Noonish, 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 Noonish. J.A. he was major league, playing around with them bats. Kia OG, making plays on the track. Sports and technology, we mix it in with facts. Catch him every Wednesday to like double tap. A lot of interviews with ballers and them winners. Yeah, Jay on Notre Dame, all winner.
Oh, let's get it. You know what time it is. Hey, man, y'all know what it is, man. Your favorite sports and tech show, man.
Noonish.
Coming to you live every
Noonish.
Wednesday. If you haven't
Noonish.
been here before, man,
Noonish.
welcome
Noonish.
to Noonish Sports and
Noonish.
Tech. I'm your host,
Noonish.
Jay, a.k.a. Jonathan Anderson, here with my awesome co-host, my unc, Ron Bower. What's going down? Oh,
Nothing much, man. I just want everybody to know that Noonish theme song or whatever you want to call it, that's Trip to Gold.
Trip to Goals in the building, baby. Let's get it, man. Yeah, man. Appreciate
Out
you,
of
Trip.
Texas. Out of Lubbock, Texas.
Hey, Trip was in the building last week. He said the comments were shut off for whatever reason. You know, we couldn't see nobody talking. We were like, what's going on? What?
Well,
Come to find out, people couldn't say nothing. You know, comments were turned off. I didn't do it intentionally. You know, these people be playing with us, man. But it is what it is, man. But we got a lot of awesome topics to talk about this week, man. And y'all know how we like to get down with the get downs, how we start this thing off. Hold on, let me make sure CY is in the building everywhere right now. Did you get set up over there on the other platform, CY? Okay. Oh, I didn't even hear CY right there. It's all good, but that's because she is not on the scene. But without further ado, it's time for the first lady of Noonish, Miss Christiana. Yeah, bro. What up, CY? Hold on, baby. I can't hear you. I suddenly can't hear you. I've been hearing you all morning, and now I can't hear a word. We on mute? We muted out?
Try now. Hello.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
Woo.
Oh my God.
Got
You
that
know what?
beeping, girl.
Put
What's
your
y'all?
sunglasses
Just put me
on
in.
so you
Hey.
can see everything.
Yeah.
Can't win with them.
Cannot win with him.
You know? What up,
I
CY?
put
What's
my
going on?
sunglasses on and couldn't see. I couldn't see the future in front of me because I was blinded. I guess I did. No, I didn't mute myself. I had two forms of audio trying to stream in at the same time, so that's on me.
Yeah.
But here I am. No, how are you guys doing? I'm trying to join your TikTok. Here I go.
Yep, I just invited you. There you go.
Oh my
Miss CY
God,
in the
okay.
building.
They're only going to see
What?
part of my face, but here we are.
What is this?
How are we in this huge party on TikTok? What's happening?
I don't know. I didn't mean to do it though, and it needs to drop off. You know what I'm saying?
Well, welcome everyone to the shit show.
Yep. Yep. It's all good.
kidding.
At least over there. You know, we beautiful over here
Oh, yeah,
on
we
the
straight,
YT, baby.
We straight.
Yeah. So we got birthday weeks coming up. You know, I figured.
Uh-oh.
I was like, man, it's in between shows. Should we celebrate this week? We gonna celebrate them next week. You know.
Yeah.
I can't even believe it. What, Unc, are you doing something over the weekend for your birthday? Or are you waiting till next week? What's the vibe? What's the energy?
Well, you know how Unc roll. Unc already been doing things all along the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
Uncle was in a cave celebrating his birthday, eating
Yeah.
dinner.
A cave.
Yeah, when I was down in Playa del Carmen, we went to a restaurant that was actually inside of a cave. You had to go
Oh.
down off of that. Oh, yeah.
Sick.
And you know, see why when I married my wife, this is what I told her. I said, we gonna live by the Sade theory. She was like, what's that mean? I said, every day is Christmas and every night is New Year's Eve. So we gonna pop it off all the time.
Yeah.
Whenever we feel like.
I love that theory.
So,
I love that
you
theory.
know, so if anybody say, oh, have you been doing anything? Yeah, I'm always doing something.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's kind of hard to say that it's special when it's really the same things you've been doing your whole life.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. When every day's a holiday, how do you celebrate holidays?
Yeah.
You know.
You know,
Wait,
every day
that's so
Christmas.
cute.
You know, you're getting something every day. You know, you're getting a present, you're getting away stuff, and then at night, if you want to celebrate, you pop it off like it's New Year's Eve. So I'm good.
Oh, and I know how to pop it off too.
I love
Take
that.
it down, baby.
I
But
love
Miss
that
C,
energy.
what's going on with you? Did you do anything this weekend?
You know, see, I have a different approach than Unc. Quite actually the opposite, where I used to say, like, let's always celebrate, let's do something special. And then I think I really did too much. And so now I'm like, I don't want to do anything. Well, I want to be in my bed. That's what I did this weekend. I didn't want to go anywhere. I just wanted to hang out. After Beyonce, I needed to recover for about 7 to 10 business days, it felt like. So no, I have not done anything yet. Here's my dream. May I share my dream with you guys?
Absolutely, you can share your dream.
My
Come on
mom's
with it.
watching. My mom's watching, so I'm
Hey,
sure
mama.
she's gonna love this stream. So really, you guys have her to thank for all of my shenanigans that I bring to the show.
Thank you, mama. Again.
34 years on this earth. My dream is to buy out a Texas Roadhouse and take all my friends there because that is my passion. Texas Roadhouse, rolls, a crisp Diet Coke, and all of my friends, and I don't have to clean up. That's maturity and that's growth for me. So before I used to throw my own parties or I would go to like a fancy dinner and I always felt like, oh, this is just like cool, but like I want to have fun. And I feel like I've really not had fun. And when I think of fun, I think of Texas Roadhouse. And that's where I want to go for my birthday. So I don't know if you guys have any connect. I don't know if Texas Roadhouse is watching.
I
if you'd
got
like
you
to
on that,
sponsor
CY.
me, I would like to buy out a Texas Roadhouse.
Hey, see why?
Please.
Eat all the peanuts.
That's a very obtainable dream right there.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you.
I mean, because all we got to do, okay, if we can't do it this year, hey, let's just plan next year. We're gonna take over Roadhouse and do our thing.
And do our thing. I thug thizzle. You know.
I just think like how fun, and then I don't have to clean, and I get to eat all my favorite foods with my favorite people. Unc, you're invited. If I do it, you guys have to be there because you're my family.
You just said,
so.
I can't come. Like, what's going down? You know.
No,
like,
you're
I know it's my
driving me
birthday.
there. Actually, you're escorting me there. Actually.
Okay.
So
All right. Cool. Cool. I
Unc's
got you.
allowed to attend. Yeah. I need escort service. I need bodyguards. Just kidding.
So
I
what's your
I
steak
just
of
wanna-
choice though? See, why you sirloin, you ribeye, you T-bone? Like, how do you get down?
You can really catch me with an 8-ounce filet, medium rare, please, with a side salad and a baked potato and about 300 rolls.
Nice.
That's my order.
How many peanuts though?
You know what? Okay, they stopped doing the peanuts where you can just throw them on the floor. Like you can eat them,
seriously?
but it's not. Yeah, I think you know everyone with their peanut allergies. They're like, we need to relax.
yeah,
so
Got you.
They don't do
Whack.
that anymore.
Whack.
At least for the ones I've been to. I know we just got so sensitive, you know,
Yeah,
our
that's
peanut
wild.
allergies.
Hey, that's
Um,
that was part of the fun.
Exactly.
that was kind of part of the like, oh,
Hey,
look at me,
you
I'm just
know,
throwing this on the floor.
appetizer. What you talking about? I got this bucket of peanuts right there. Homie, like, come on now. But yeah, Miss C, what was going down this week in the world of F1?
Okay, guys, may I come? Ding, ding, ding. Do you have a sound for breaking news? Do you have a sound you could play for just any
I
kind
hit-
of? Give me a beat.
Breaking news, baby.
Close enough.
Oh, we can
Okay.
hit you with the.
Okay,
know?
that's better. That's
breaking news,
that's more
breaking
alarming.
Yeah.
Okay, breaking news. I come to you with literally firsthand breaking news from this morning. Christian Horner, team principal of Red Bull, fired without notice today.
Ooh, what?
Out. Now, if you guys remember, there was some misconduct allegations.
Yep, against him for sure. Some sexual things,
And so
right?
people were like, yes, so that there were, he was maybe making female employees to be made to feel uncomfortable. And there were text and screenshots to prove this. Red Bull remained very hush hush about it. He kept his job. And then the season kicks off and no one's talking about anything. But I kind of, we talked about this, like, setting kind of a weird tone for the team.
Yeah.
They didn't get off to like the best start. So
Yep.
I don't know. But today,
Dang, that's crazy.
breaking news, he is officially fired from the gig after a very successful run. But I actually have a insider who works at Red Bull who shared some insight that they were called in today with like kind of an emergency town hall meeting.
Yeah.
This is literally like no one knows this. Called in for a town hall meeting, and literally he was so upset and crying and flustered. Like it was truly a shock to him that like this is like kind of this has not been done in recent years. Obviously not at Red Bull. Red Bull has had him as a team principal for 20 years. So longer than our guy Kimi Antonelli has been around. Christian Horner has been the team principal since 2005. He saw the dominant run of the 2010s and in this recent decade. So this is a pretty big deal. He had a falling out with Max Verstappen's dad, which people were like, what's going to happen here? There was just like a lot of tension.
Yeah.
You can kind of even tell the broadcast doesn't really go to him to talk to him from the pit wall anymore. They used to. I mean, Christian felt like he always had, I felt like he always had time to chat in the middle of the race. This time, they really don't talk to him very much. They would go ask, live questions during the race. But I think like broadcast has been a little hesitant to show him on screen. So something's been going on. And then Adrian Newey, the guy that ends up getting bought by Lawrence Stroll to go to Aston Martin, he left Red Bull for Aston Martin. So
yeah,
things are happening. The girls were fighting. There was a lot of tension. There has been in recent years, especially after Lewis lost to Max in 2021. There's been a lot of tension across the teams. And it just seemed like there's been a lot of tension between him and Max because there have been rumors actually that Max might leave to go replace George or Kimi at Mercedes.
I thought it was confirmed he was going to Mercedes.
No. That was just a rumor. So the discussion here is, did Max make some sort of ultimatum? They haven't been doing well. Christian has been problematic. They haven't had the same dominant run this year. Yuki Tsunoda hasn't finished in the points in, I don't know, 5 races or something crazy. And so, yeah, I'm wondering if Max Verstappen was like, either you guys get rid of this guy or I'm going to go and I'm going to take some of these opportunities seriously. So I don't know. I don't have the inside scoop there necessarily. But what I wanted to ask you guys is, can you help me? I like this game where I don't know if when you go on Instagram and you see breaking news come out and someone says, explain this to me in NBA terms or explain this to me in NFL terms. And I think that's so fun, especially for Formula One news. Yeah. So I'm going to give you the scenario. You try and help me like identify a similar situation in another sport. So Red Bull's won 8 drivers' championships with Christian Horner.
Okay.
6 constructors' championships with Christian Horner. And 124 Grand Prix victories have been under his leadership.
Tutelage.
So, tutelage. and then axed after that amount of time.
Yep.
Tell us
Reminds
the sitch. What
reminds
happened?
me of the 96 Bulls run, right? Was that the last one they won with Phil? Whichever one was the last one the Bulls won. Reminds me of that when Jerry Krause just blew up the team for no reason, just because he felt like it, right? Bulls had 6 titles and 6 title chances. Mind you, the Bulls absolutely sucked in the 80s, especially before Jordan got there. But once Jordan got there, they got a little more competitive, but wasn't a very good, team. It's not like they were the Celtics with like 26 banners or whatever, 17, 18 banners, whatever it is they have up there in Boston, right? So that's kind of what that reminds me of. And I know that Jerry Krause is in much of a same position as Christian was, right? So it's a little difference. But the fact that before the season started, before the Bulls' 6th championship, Jerry Krause let it be known that Phil Jackson will not be coming back to the team, right? So regardless of his success out there in Chicago. So it's kind of like that, but minus the controversy alongside it.
Okay. I love a good comparison.
What would you say?
Yeah, that's, when you're on top and everything going good, you still blow it up anyway.
Yeah. It's like, who does that? Who does that? I hate dynasties. Like, who does that? Right?
Well, just a little bit of self-sabotage, you know what I mean?
It happens.
But yeah, so this came out this morning. Very
Crazy.
interested to see what's gonna go down after this. I think next season is gonna be a big one for a lot of reasons. Well, actually, there's still so much time in this season for shit to go crazy. I think like this is just like a tipping point. We're watching the crumbling of Red Bull, which is wild because in the time that I've been on the show with you guys, or the first time I came onto the show to now, like we kind of for a bit we're like, hey, is Red Bull just gonna run away with us the way Mercedes did for 7-8 seasons in a row?
Couldn't do it.
And I kind of thought that they might, just based on the dominance that Max had. And so they just have not been able to figure it out. And I just think people can say this all day long, but I think personal issues and distractions and this misconduct allegation, all of this has just played
I'm just saying, if NSYNC can't stay together, like it's a lot of people that's not gonna stay together. Like just about every group that I know, started Freddie Mercury, every group even the Beatles, right? Like you can take it back to Bobby Brown and Ralph Tresvant, leaving New Edition. Johnny Gill doing their own solo acts, right? Like every group, there's
if
always
the original
some type
Destiny's
of controversy.
Child cannot stay together.
Destiny's Child.
Jerry Jones, Jimmy Jones.
Yeah.
I mean,
a lot of times people can't just take success because once you get to be successful, see why I want you to know that when Noonish gets very successful, it's more me than it is you.
I'm just saying.
It's no more you. I mean, because everybody gonna say I was more important than you. No, you wasn't, man. Hold on.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's a
so
team
if
that
you
makes
so
this
important, let's just break up and go on our own.
Exactly.
Exactly. And that's usually what happens.
Yep.
And somewhere behind the scenes, I think somebody want to take more credit than somebody else also. Oh, you was the GM, but I was the driver.
Yeah.
You was the, but I was the owner.
Yeah.
Right? So everybody,
me. Everybody want their credit, man. Everybody want to be the
credit.
reason why instead of accepting the fact that collectively
we're
great.
together. Then we're all part.
Then we all part, man. Look at Lewis over there struggling in Ferrari. He was pretty solid with Mercedes. Now, this is what I want to ask you, CY.
Please.
If rumors are true and Max does go over to Mercedes, do you think Red Bull would then bring Kimi over? Because he drove for them last year, right?
Kimi?
Yeah.
No. Kimi's been he's been like on the feeder. He's been on the feeder team for Mercedes. Like he's been on their radar since he was a kid. But he's always on. Here's the thing about Formula One. Like they use a lot of this like similar engines across different teams, different cars. Like Williams is basically a sister team to Mercedes, and then there's like the Red Racing Bulls are basically the Red Bull's sister team. So there's a lot of like connections between them, and for the engine manufacturers, and there's a lot of interweaving that happens here. So I think things can change up. I remember when Sergio Perez, like people were like, oh, he's out. There's no way he's staying. They're like, well, he's got this contract. I mean, there's some performance clauses in there and he didn't hit those. So they dropped him. They
You
didn't
can't
even
hit him
send
when they're messing with your car.
they didn't even send him off with a goodbye. Like, so who knows?
crazy.
I mean, stuff's gonna change up. I don't really know the timeline for Kimmy's contracts or what George is up to. And I'm very curious to see what some of the clauses that can get them out of those contracts might say. So I don't know. I think the next couple of weeks will be kind of quiet in that, like, this is going to be big news, but then there may be some shifts in the season coming up. So we'll see. There's still so much racing to go that I feel like there's a lot of time to get silly with it.
Get silly, get stupid, go do dumb. We'll see what happens, man.
But not to take away, I do want to talk about Silverstone really fast. One of my favorite races of the whole year, and this one was so special. And it's not this time special because Lewis won. However, he did have a chance, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. But we've talked about him before. I've given him shout outs as being this kind of like, we don't give him enough credit. But Nico Hulkenberg from Sauber
Nico
had his first podium.
Yeah.
First podium appearance in 16 years. He
Nico
started 239 races and has never made a podium appearance, not even on accident, not even like gotten close. And so this is the longest wait ever for a top 3 finish in F1 history. And he proved himself at Silverstone. In fact, he came in right above Lewis Hamilton, who came in 4th. We were talking about 4th place. How we don't like 4th place. Lewis came in 4th.
Ain't no such thing as 4th place. It's just 4th.
No, might as well be last, you know.
Third L is what we call it. Third loser.
So I was so excited for him. Like, that was the only thing that made up for Lewis's struggles. And kind of the challenge. So there was rain. Let me say, I always say this, that Silverstone is known for its weather. And so it rained. It caused a lot of controversy. The tire strategy is interesting. There's a lot of decisions to be made about weather that's coming. So like, you can pick a tire for now, but you have to think, okay, and they're tracking weather in the radar. I mean, down to the second. They can say, hey, at lap 10, it's going to rain really heavy on these corners, but not so much over here, because the tracks are big enough that you might experience different weather wherever you are on the track. So Nico just made a super smart choice with his tire strategy that allowed him to make up a lot. He started in 19th. Okay, that's the back of the freaking grid.
Yeah.
For him to
that's crazy.
Make his way through that with weather.
And then to hold it. Like, because how bad was his trial run or whatever, the run on Saturday for him to start 19th? That means he was horrible on Saturday.
Not great.
He was 19th. He had the 19th.
But that's that rain, right?
Exactly.
That element of rain right there, switching it up.
It can really throw. It can really change things up. Now Lando, I got one of my 3 guesses correct. Of who I thought might be on the podium. But Lando wins the race. Oscar Piastri is in 2nd. Nico ends up in 3rd. Now that was a controversy in and of itself, and that Oscar was leading the race. And Lando behind him. Well, then a safety car comes out. I can't remember if it was because of an accident. I think I can't remember why the safety car was deployed, but Oscar is behind the safety car. Max is behind him. And there are a lot of rules around how you can behave behind a safety car. You're not supposed to overtake. You're not supposed to do anything crazy. It's really meant to kind of get everyone up into a kind of a bunch. Yeah. And Oscar at one point appears to slam on his brakes behind the safety car. The safety car hasn't gone away yet. Once the safety car does go away, though, the person leading at that point gets to decide when they shoot back off. Like, they get to take off and no one can go beyond them until they've shown that progress forward. Well, Oscar, before the safety car even leaves, kind of appears to slam on his brakes. And Max literally almost hits him. And then so has to kind of move off to the side. And ultimately Oscar gets a penalty and has to serve it during a pit stop. And so luckily McLaren was so far out ahead that it was okay that he didn't end up in like 15th place or 10th place. But so that Oscar was not on his best behavior on the track. And then afterwards, Nico's over here celebrating. He's so excited. Imagine your very first podium in this amount of time. And those guys like just didn't feel like they were having as much fun because of the drama of Oscar's moment. Oscar wanted to take back first place, and McLaren said it's Lando's to have. You know, that was on you. And so Lando wins a race. It's his home race, so I think that's great. But it was kind of a bummer for Nico. I hope that didn't take him down. I don't think it would. But you know, on the podium when they're spraying champagne, everyone's having so much fun. It kind of felt like poor Nico was kind of off to the side for himself, but I know he had fun with his team afterwards. So it was a really fun.
Nico.
Let's go,
sir.
Nico.
Yeah,
Nico Hulkenberg.
Way go, kid.
We love Nico.
Yeah, we do.
But yeah, they get a break until the 27th, which is when they head to Spa. So I honestly can't. I don't even know. I need to recalibrate my predictions because this Christian Horner news is really sending me into a tizzy.
Yeah.
So next week I will come back with my thoughts on the rest of the season.
That's pretty much the face of Red Bull no longer going to be there. So that's pretty wild. It's pretty wild.
Agreed.
So also there was a bit of news in hockey this week, right? NHL, the Dallas Stars. What's going on?
God.
Some shuffling around again.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, I feel bad because this isn't something that came out just recently. I probably could have talked about it last week. I don't know what I was distracted by, but we have fired Pete and we brought in a guy here. Fun fact. We fired this guy 12 years ago. Fired Glenn G. Coach G, we fired him 12 years ago, and they just the management announced that they were bringing him back to Texas. And I thought, this is very interesting. I might have been to a game where he was the coach. I don't remember. But
so how did he do 12 years ago? Was he all right?
Well, he didn't do great because he got fired.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, who does that? Who does that?
It wasn't terrible. It wasn't the worst. However, he's made a lot of progress. And with his teams, he was at the Oilers, who have had multiple playoff appearances, and they've made it to the Stanley Cup final 2 seasons in a row. So I don't know. I think it's an interesting change. I don't know if you guys remember that Pete DeBoer at the end of the season caught some flack for his response and comments about Jake Ottinger's performance in the heading towards the finals and his call to replace him in that game with Casey. And so I feel like there was like a shift in the locker room there.
Yeah. Some respect lost by that guy.
I think so. I think that he was I think the team in general was frustrated with that loss, but yeah, it was kind of it was a tricky time. So I think we knew Pete was leaving. I think it was kind of abrupt, but I kind of could feel it coming. I didn't expect, I don't even think I had a short list for coaches I thought would take the spot, but yeah, good old Glenny. He is 6 of the 7 years reached the postseason. So we'll see.
Cannot play with him. Cannot win with him.
I mean, we won with him, but not enough.
Not enough.
Can't do
not
it.
enough.
Can't do it. Won't do it.
Yeah. So that was one. And then the only other big, I mean, there were a lot of decisions in change in teams, but I did want to share that one of my guys, Mason Marchment, he was traded. I blacked out. I don't even know where he's going. I think he's in Tampa. I don't know. He's somewhere else. Doesn't matter because he's not with us. And that's Jake Ottinger's best friend. And I'm curious to see how he does with this trade because they were best bros. And I'm bummed about the trade, but yeah, he was very sweet. I'm sorry. He's with Seattle now. I just made up Tampa. I don't know where that came from. Opposite coast. He's moved to the Kraken. But I'm bummed about that.
Tampa's close to Seattle.
Yeah, it's very close. Very close if you fly by private plane. Yeah.
If we're looking at the globe, it's closer
to
Tanzania.
I'm bummed. Yes. That's exactly what I was going to reference. But yeah, it's huge. I don't know how I honestly was thinking about this. Like, I can't believe I didn't bring this up last week. But yeah, So
It happens.
massive change. So we'll see, which means I'm going to have a whole new set of faces, including new coaches that I'm going to have
Oof.
to deal with on the 360 photo booth during the season opener this year. So
Hey.
I hope, Glenn, if you're listening, I know you are. Glenn, if you're listening, prepare to be sick of me because I will make you dance and pose on a photo booth. And Pete was always a class act about it. So you better be ready,
Nice.
Glenn.
Hey, I was about to say maybe they'll bring Stanky back. You know.
Oh, Stankoven signed like a multi-year long extension. We're not going to see Stank anytime soon.
Never
So
Never mind. He's out of there.
I hope Glenn, maybe I'll make Glenn do the Stanky leg. You think he knows? You think he knows what?
How do you pay these guys? Straight cash, homie.
Hey, boy, Stanky got straight cash, homie. Straight
Uh,
cash.
so we'll see. But yes, good old Glenn. We'll see what happens.
Yep,
Second
yep.
time's a charm.
Hopefully, or 3 strikes and
yeah.
his ass is gonna be out.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what's cracking. But man, y'all know what this is, man. See why? Another excellent. And thank you for breaking news,
Episode.
baby.
Of the
You know,
first
I know.
lady.
Yeah, I can't
Breaking
believe Christian's
news.
gone. That's great. That's crazy. But it's
Breaking
been great, girl.
news.
We got some celebrating to do for some birthdays coming up. So you know, I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna call you.
Sounds
We'll do it.
good. And we have to go on our movie date too.
Yep.
To take
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys to
Yep.
see
I have
the
got.
movie.
F1 coming up. Weekend. Sound like dinner in the movie.
Clear your schedule, Unc. Where are we going?
Let's get it.
Let me know. My schedule is you know, I'm a very off the cuff guy.
Hey.
Let's do this.
Oh, I
Let's
love to
do
hear
that.
it.
But I don't sit up and say,
Spontaneity.
5 days from now I'm gonna do this. Nah, unless it's a vacation or something.
Because something else might open up
Yeah.
better.
If another opportunity open up that's better,
Yeah.
I might have to cancel.
Yeah. Straight up.
Okay.
No
But
shit.
that would
Okay.
be nothing better than the opportunity to go see a movie with you. See why? Nothing make me
Well,
cancel.
I don't know.
Period.
Oh, I'm like, oh my God, what could compete? Okay.
No. I was just saying
You got a call.
in general
Yeah.
for other stuff, not you.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight
I'll
up.
remember this. I'll remember this.
Yeah, Miss C.
Well, you guys have a great show. I've taken enough of your time, so I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all soon.
All right, see why be
Next
good, girl.
Wednesday.
Love you, be good.
Love you. Bye.
Peace. As y'all know what it is, man, that's Miss CY in the building, man. Coming with the first lady report, man. It's excellent that she does it. She's pretty, quite incredible, I must say. If I do say so myself. If I do say so myself. Now we're getting ready for this next half of the show. You know, so we can jump into these good old topics. You feel me? It's a lot going on around here in this world of
and
sports,
if you
baby.
see something, say something.
Yeah, man.
If
If
something you want to talk about, jump in the chat and say it. Hopefully we'll be getting a live chat today.
Yeah, hopefully it's
But,
working. I don't see anybody chatting though, so I'm guessing it's turned off. For whatever reason, our live chat is turned off. You know, I wouldn't do such a thing, but I'll go back in those settings after the show and see what I can do to make sure our chat is on. Because everything that I'm looking at says that our chat is on right now. But I was told by one of my awesome subscribers last week, Trip the Goals in the building, yes sir, that the chat wasn't on, man. So it is what it is. It sucks. It is what it is. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. But Unc, are you ready to dive in?
Into these subjects, man. Let's
Let's
get in and talk about it. And see what we're gonna say. 'Cause, you know, like I told CY, all my stuff off the cuff, so I don't tell him what I'm gonna say about the subjects. But
Hey, ain't no telling what we're gonna say. And y'all don't know what we're gonna talk about. And hey, as the world turns, what is this? So evidently the world is spinning faster right now. Did you understand? Did you know that? Like we're having the shortest days in the history of the world right now. You know? Says the world is spinning 1.88 milliseconds faster than it typically does. And this is a reverse since 2020 that's happened, right? Crazy. What something took place in 2020, man. Like just all kinds of ignorance was going on. But the world also sped up at the same time.
so
I'm just wondering, like, what if
What
the
is
world
that?
ain't moved as fast before?
what is that ripple effect on the human body and all that?
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah,
that's
does
what
that
I'm
mean we
wondering.
aging faster?
I guess so. If the days are shorter, right? Are we gonna live longer?
Or,
Because we got shorter days? or like is our bodies taking a toll on it? You know, is our center off a little bit? Like I don't understand. I'm trying to grasp what this means when they say the world is moving a little faster right now. It's kind of
that's kind of
bizarre
like,
to me.
You know, I'm like, well, what's going on?
Yeah.
What's the effects of it? Because there's a cause and effect to everything.
Yeah.
Some caused it, and it's an effect after it's doing it.
There's gonna be some issues. That come from But they're saying that we might have to take time off of our calendar or off of our clocks, right? We might have to rethink time. Like it's all kinds of craziness going on. But I just thought that was a weird story.
Oh yeah, because it's 2020 was a year that really was weird because
felt like everything stopped, even though the world sped up.
Because that's when the pandemic started, right?
Yeah.
You know,
and it may be the fact
that George Bush predicted a pandemic. No, Bill Clinton predicted it was going to be a pandemic when he was the president. It was like 20 years. Yeah. Then when George Bush said it, he said it was going to be like 12 or something years.
I said I knew it was coming.
And then Barack said it's going to be 8 years. And from the year that they said it, it was the exact year from what each one said. But I know Barack said like 8 years, and George Bush said like 12 or something, and then Bill Clinton said like 20. But
it sounds like a planned event.
So how do they know?
How you know?
How you know a pandemic coming? I thought a pandemic is something that just people. How you know?
How you know? I mean, hey,
that's all I'm saying.
Don't get me started. But hey, back in 2012 when I was telling y'all about these airplane trails, we'll call them that on this show. And when I was telling y'all back, telling people about that in 2012, they're looking at me like I was crazy. When I was talking about the machine that makes the clouds that makes rain, people were looking at me crazy. It's like, bro, like it's right, like it's like math. Okay, I'm not guessing. It's not my hypothesis. Okay, I saw something, and now I'm telling you about what I saw. And I read about it. So yeah, it's a bunch of craziness going on. But that whole situation right there kind of validates a whole lot for me.
It's just weird. I mean, it don't. There's no way to figure out what started it, what the effect is. None of that just
let's think about this real quick. So in 2020, what happened? COVID took place around the world. Yeah. What happened during COVID? Everybody stopped. You can go on the highway, wasn't no traffic, wasn't nobody on the road. Airplanes weren't in the sky. All kinds of energy came down to a halt for the most part as far as us conserving energy. Yeah. Right? Like moving around, like we were using electricity, of course, but I'm saying moving around like gas and all that stuff going on, it came to a halt. Now, I don't know if that has anything to do with why the world sped up, but it kind of makes sense a little bit. Yeah. When you think about it, But, who am I, man? I'm not Bill Nye. I'm not the science guy around here, but I do have my my deep thoughts at night, when I get my chronic going on and I'm just, kicking back and chilling in the yard, like I got these deep thoughts.
Yeah, just things like
deep thoughts.
Say, make you say,
Things that make you say,
For real?
Like my boy Arsenio Hall, man. So real? Yeah, I just had to bring that up, y'all. I know that ain't sports and tech. I guess it's kind of tech, whatever. Kind of, maybe not. I don't know. It's the world, though.
Oh, yeah?
The world, Craig. But moving along. So, we got to make it known. July 12th, man. That boy Goldberg was on the show in February. Let us know he was going to be back in that ring this year for his retirement match. So, I'm wondering, is this a retirement match or because he mentioned something like later in the year as well. So I'm wondering if he's
a small comeback.
That's what I'm saying. Is it a retirement match or is it a small comeback?
Because is Gunther, is he the champion?
Yeah, he's the champ right now.
I used to know who the WWE champion was, all that, all the way up to Triple H and all that. But I kind of fell off a little bit. Now, the Undertaker, Triple H and all them. I was Goldberg and The Rock.
The Rock, Stone Cold,
But right now, I'm really not that abreast.
You remember Gold Dust?
Yeah, I remember Gold Dust. You know whose son that is,
He brought the community in. That's Dusty Rhodes, boy.
Hey, Dusty Rhodes, whining and dining.
Yeah, they still got Cody Rhodes in there now.
Yeah, limousines. Mm-hmm. All that Dusty Rhodes with that dude.
Yeah. But
he talking that Ric Flair talk way before Ric Flair was. You know, talking about riding in limousines down with kings and queens.
Yep.
Wearing alligator shoes.
Hey, Dusty had a shag back in the day. You know, they might call it a mullet, but I'm gonna call it a shag.
Yeah,
my boy had the curl.
Yeah,
you know, Dusty was the big pimp. You know, that's the big boy that had the mouthpiece. You know, and went there and smacked them boys across their face, man. But nah, man. So Goldberg is fighting against Gunther. I haven't kept up with WWE like that either. I have no idea who Gunther is, but Goldberg, I know Roman Reigns, and there's some other guys.
Yeah, Roman Reigns and Brock
like
Lesnar,
Dolph Diggler, whatever his name is. So I know some guys.
But not like I used to.
Absolutely not. Now, when I took Deuce, I took him to a WWE event back, like, I don't know, like 8 years ago, 7, 8 years ago.
About 10.
I think I had more fun than him because Shawn Michaels came out, Ric Flair came out, Stone Cold came out, like the people that I grew up watching, man. I'm telling you, the sweet chin music walked out there, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I'm all about that, man. That's my WWE days. But July 12th, mark it on your calendar, man.
Goldberg.
Hey, Noonish alumni, Goldberg.
Yes, sir.
In the ring for the heavyweight championship match.
WWE.
Let's go. Yeah, we named the whole show after Goldberg. Jackhammer, baby. And we don't talk about the jackhammer too much, but that was one of the coldest body slams that ever came across the land in WWE, WWF, WCW, AEW, whatever you want to call it. Sportatorium. You know, that jackhammer, Goldberg get you up here, get you upright, standing straight up top, you know, or not standing, but you know, you're upside down and he holding you like you're standing up, you know, and then wham!
Oh, that's,
out of there.
Yeah.
Straight out of there, man. Craziness. But, yeah, man, y'all be looking for the boy Goldberg this weekend, man.
The only move I put up there was that suplex.
Oh, yeah.
The belly back suplex.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you can throw a boy smooth across the ring with that one. That belly to back? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's back of the head to the ground. Out of there right now.
Yeah, yes.
Right now. Moving along. So, this past week, we talking about a lot, man. It ain't no specific, like, NBA's over, NFL is, you know, cranking up, talks, conversations. MLB's going on. WNBA's going on. Matter of fact, it's some WNBA games going on right now. When did they start doing that?
In the middle of the day.
In the morning. Yeah. It's a game that happened today that's already finished. Caitlin Clark playing right now as we speak.
Who's going to the games, man?
I don't know.
I mean, they ain't trying to build it. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe they want a web-based audience. I don't know. Boys watching it on their lunch break or something. I have no idea. They trying something new. I don't know if that's going to work.
New. I don't know if that's going to work either.
I was like, is it a tournament? They just finished the tournament, though. Yeah. But yeah, man. So, some WNBA action going on right now. But yeah, also, anyways, Mexico defeated the U.S. in CONCACAF this past week. I don't know. That's always a fun game to watch. 2-1, man. They scored in like the 76th minute of the game. I watched the game, man. I watch sports.
Oh, yeah. I don't watch it like I used to, but...
Yeah.
I mean, you know, when I was a little younger, your age...
Yeah.
Man,
Can't miss me with it.
Man, I watch cricket, everything. No, for real. So, man, you ever watch it?
It's hard to watch, but I have watched it.
No, it ain't hard to watch.
It was hard to watch for me. I love baseball, too.
Hey. This boy be going hard,
man. With no gloves is the thing.
No gloves.
Boys got there catching that hard ball barehanded.
And the ball small, too.
And that is hard. And they smacking that thing.
So, you know, anytime I see, I don't even have to understand the game. If I see great athleticism, I can watch.
You in that thing,
I'm in there.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, I'm with you on that.
I know the rules. Might not know all that, but I said, man, that dude hit that thing. Oh, that dude ran that thing down. That dude caught that thing.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, everybody know great play when they see it.
Man, absolutely. That's it. So, you know, it's fun to watch talent, man. I appreciate talent. I don't care what sport it is.
What sport it is.
I watch curling during the Olympics, man. These boys, not an athletic bone and not a now one person I've seen in curling. Everybody got office jobs. Look like they sit at a desk all day when they at their curling, man.
I watch water polo. Yeah. I watch grabbing somebody, you got out. You don't come upstairs.
I can't wait for water polo to come back, man.
Hey, man.
You know, the Olympics, man. That was a great time of year. I tell you that much right now.
Oh, yeah, but
right now.
So Mexico defeat these boys.
Yeah, it was a great game, man. It was a 2-1 game, man. It was a beautiful game, man. I love this U.S. soccer, man. I love what I'm seeing in soccer. If you watch, I've been watching since, like 96 is really when I started watching when the World Cup was here. The first time, 96, 90, whenever it was, 94, 96, one of those years. But that's when I really tapped into the World Cup, man, and with Alexi Lawless and those guys. And I've seen, quite a change. I always wondered, man, why ain't no brothers on the USA team in soccer, but wasn't no brothers playing. But it's more brothers. It's a lot of brothers on the field now, and we're a better team. And I'm not saying that's why, but, hey, look at all the rest of the sports. So I guess I am saying that's why. Like we got size, we got athleticism to match. I know we took an L in this game, but we're competing on an international level
way
much better right now.
Right, way better.
We got a chance, y'all.
Yeah, because the women were way ahead of the men.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
absolutely.
Head and shoulders. And we're just trying to get the men to be on the same level that the women
are on. Yeah, because it's like the world's catching up to the women, and on the women's side, and it's like USA is catching up to the world, kind of. On the men's side.
Kind of, sort of, a little bit.
Yeah, we took that L. Got a young team, man. Very athletic team, man. Fun team to watch, for sure. So, man, y'all keep an eye on those USA men's soccer team. We got, of course, the World Cup is coming to Dallas and coming to the USA, I guess around the world, in 2026. But we definitely will have our presence in 2026, man. Got a lot of things planned. Me and CY on some stuff, man. But it's going to be a great time. But shout out to U.S. for making it to the championship, first of all, in the CONCACAF, but took that good L, and what a great game it was to watch. Y'all stay tuned. Our coach knows what he's doing with the talent, and he's not biased. If you want to say that. I'll say biased instead of other words. Moving on. So this weekend, one of our favorite boxers, Pillar Hands is what they call him. But we're going to respectfully call him Shakur Stevenson. This week. He's taking on Will Cepeda this weekend, and that's gonna be a good matchup, man. And Turkish Al-Sheikh has in the contract written a no running clause. Boys gotta fight, making the ring smaller. Oh, yes, sir. He's not gonna be in that big in that massive ring that he was in his last fight.
24 by.
My boy ran the whole fight. He was like a little kid that beats up bullies. Not a big kid that beats up bullies, but a little kid that beats up bullies. Like the kind that like run, like they'll punch him and take off running, and then when the bully tired and catches up, he punches him again and takes off running. Like that's how Shakur was fighting. But not so much now. Right, this weekend he got to be in the mix because the ring is gonna be smaller. I want to see how that turns out because they say that Shakur, boxing skill wise, a lot of people think he's number one as far as the skills are concerned. They think there's nothing better as far as skill is concerned. Not getting hit and hitting, a lot of people think he's the best. But we'll see, man, because I haven't seen that.
I'm not one of those people.
I've just seen him run for the most part.
I'm not one of those people.
I'm just telling you what they say. From the Terrence Crawfords, everybody, oh, good Lord, through the land. I done smacked my mic. Everybody in the land, like they think that he's like one of the top skilled boxers in the game. We gonna see. In Turkish, Al-Sheikh.
It's gonna make
appreciate you, bruh.
Yeah, me too. Because I'm saying I'm gonna see. It's more. You got to do more than dance and avoid punches. Yeah, you got to hit somebody. Yeah, and I don't. Just because you good at missing, boxing is more than just not getting hit. You got to hit somebody. Yeah, and he don't do enough hitting because he's too far away. Yeah, trying not to get hit.
Like Shakur is still like surviving on the point system, and the point system ain't pro. He's winning his matches. Yeah, but when you come up against a banger.
He winning them more like the Golden Gloves.
Yeah, exactly.
He is a professional boxer.
Exactly.
Because, because really in professional boxing, if you hit somebody with the same punch 20, 30 times and it does nothing, I don't care if it's a jab. If you got a good jab, it's going to slow your opponent down. If it does nothing, it's not. Yeah. It's nothing. If it does nothing, it's nothing.
Shakur just pisses dudes off because they're like, no, come fight. Yeah. Come fight. I'm tired of running. Yeah. This ain't tag, bro. Yeah. We're not playing tag today. Yeah. Like, come fight me, bro.
Yeah, and that's what Shakur. Tag.
Yeah. You're
And
it.
then 45 seconds later, tag, you still in. You ain't called me yet.
Yeah.
Hold on now, tag. Man, you done.
You got that gonna landed 47 punches in the match, man.
Yeah,
Like, come on, bro.
I done tagged you 47 times, but it was like kids play tag. It's not like tagged you. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So Shakur, I hope that he proved that he can do more than patty cake and dance.
Yep.
Because that's all I call it, patty cake.
We've had enough of it.
Yeah.
Looking at and tuning in though.
Because you know what patty cake is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we talking about some
patty cake,
Baker's man. Yeah.
Hey, you can
roll and put them in the pan,
Put them
dog.
in the pan.
Come on, pillar hands.
Come
Let's
on,
lose
put
that
them in the
nickname
pan
this
and quit
weekend.
patty caking.
Let me see you knock somebody out.
Let me
bro.
see you put them in the pan and quit patty caking.
I don't want to see a decision. And then also next week, you know, we got a nice fight this week with Shakur. Next week is the one I want to see. The heavyweight matchup between Usyk and Dubois. Alexander Usyk. And I forget Daniel Dubois, I believe his name is.
Who you got?
I got Dubois, man. I got Dubois. Usyk beat him the first time, but it was after, hey, my boy Usyk got knocked out with a body blow in the first match, right? But the ref, with his eyeballs, said it was below the belt. Clearly, after seeing the replay, it was a clean shot. My boy had Usyk on the pavement, on the floor, just legs stretched out, boy can't breathe.
Yeah.
It was a wrap. Daniel Dubois should have been a heavyweight champ after that match.
Yeah.
Right? So they give Usyk his 5 minutes to get back straightened up from the below the belt shot that never took place. Gave him 5 minutes to get back right, and then he came back and beat down Dubois. What I just saw in Dubois against my boy, it's my boy from England, man. Big boy. Just brain fart right now. Brain fart. And chat ain't working.
I
don't know why. So, you know, people can't tap in with me. But my boy from England, man, y'all know who I'm talking about. When Dane Dubois knocked him out the way he did, of course, we all know Derek wasn't training my guy at the time, Derek James. Shout out Derek James.
What is that?
We're going to get Derek on the show.
What does I know?
Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, so when he knocked out Anthony Joshua the way he did, man, like I was like, okay, Dubois ain't playing. They ain't playing no games. My boy is on a path to get his get back from old Alexander Usyk, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the boy looked real short against Anthony Joshua, so we're gonna see what's up, man. You know, I'm looking forward to this fight, man. Gonna have some heavy blows. Usyk is one hell of a fighter. We've seen that against Tyson Fury, man. The smaller guy came in and outboxed Tyson and beat his ass, really. It wasn't even close to me.
Yeah.
You know?
Me either.
It wasn't close to me.
Me
you know,
either.
so
It wasn't close.
yeah, and then also I saw, speaking of Tyson Fury, I saw that he's getting back in the ring, man. He's training again. Turkish Al-Sheikh has convinced him to get back training and get back to work. You know, so he's not going to be retiring. So, hey, we'll see, man. Evidently, what's lining up is the winner of this match right here is going to probably go against Tyson Fury again. Give Tyson that chance to get that belt back. And I believe it's going to be Dubois, man. Like, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't see it. You know, I don't see Usyk.
I don't either.
But
Don't
Usyk's
see
a
it.
hell of a fighter, though, at the same time. So I'm not putting no money on this fight. I'll tell you that. Because I love the way Usyk boxes. He is a boxer, bro. He's a lightweight. Like Bones Jones came up in UFC from the lightweight to the heavyweight, light heavyweight to the heavyweight title holder. Usyk did the same thing over here in boxing, man. And the guy, can go. He can go. So that's going to be a great fight. Something to look forward to next weekend. Moving along. Moving
on to the next one. On to the next one.
Ooh, moving on. Yeah, hit him with that Maya on that thing, man. 8-1, August 1st. Indiana Fever is coming to Dallas to play against those Wings. This is a heavily and highly anticipated matchup. The Wings started out the season 1-9. Currently, they are 6-13, I believe, or 14, something like that.
Yeah.
Started out, Caitlin Clark was 0-8 last year starting out, and they ended up in the playoffs. I feel like the Wings are on that same type of run right now, right?
They got the talent. All they need them is just to be healthy.
Yeah, they got talent galore, right? And
they had the best backcourt in the WNBA.
I believe they do. Like, no questions asked, hands down, best backcourt. Between Paige and Enrique, yeah, them girls can go.
Both of them can go.
They can go. So, this game is so highly anticipated. WNBA has decided to move this game to the American Airlines Center from College Park. And I believe the game is still going to be sold out.
Oh, yeah.
Caitlin Clark versus Paige Bueckers. This is what we came for, people. This is what we came for. I've been telling y'all, hey, man,
We came to see.
Paige better than Caitlin Clark. And it's not by my opinion, but by the numbers, statistically. Now, she's not more popular.
By the MO?
Yeah, by the MO.
Okay.
And I'm talking freshman year of college all the way through.
High school,
Everything. Paige was that girl. And then Caitlin rose up as well. She was alongside Paige, and then Paige got hurt, and Caitlin took off.
Oh, yeah.
Really what went on right there. You know, that's what took place. But, hey, man, I'm looking forward to this, man. We've been telling y'all, Paige, when we say efficient, okay, you may as well replace that word efficient with better. I don't know what other realm you live in where the word efficient doesn't mean better. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
If you're more efficient, that means you're better at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So when we tell y'all,
because this is what efficient really mean is you doing more with less instead of more with more. That's what efficient means.
Period.
You mean more with less.
Period.
Because you're doing a lot with what you got.
With what you got, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, man, and actually you're excelling and exceeding what you're supposed to be doing. So Miss Paige Bueckers, and we've talked about this, she's got a higher field goal percentage, higher 3-point percentage, higher turnover to assist ratio than Caitlin Clark. But ain't nobody talking about this but us.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And hey, Caitlin Clark started out her season 0-8 last year. Paige Bueckers had 1 win in the first 8 games. I'm just saying, even bringing it up to the WNBA stats, she still has better numbers than Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark now, she's more exciting to watch. Everybody, she's my favorite player. I feel like, this is how I feel like when I talk about LeBron, because I love LeBron. But people wouldn't think that the way I say things about him. I'm just honest. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. And I let you know, hey, we was going to win 6 wins last year. Like, I'm an honest sports guy, right? Because I play sports, and I'm going to give honest opinions about it, okay?
You outside.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay,
So, got on, you know, on the phone. You know, that's how we get down over here, baby.
Hey, I gotta
do what it do.
Hey, this is what I'm gonna say before I go. Yeah, man, that's the same way Michael Jordan. People think I don't like it, but I just tell the truth about it.
Yeah, that's it.
Certain thing, all this stuff, you can't take it off people's resume.
Yeah, it's on the resume, man.
Yeah.
It's on the resume. Can't take it off the resume. It is what it is, man. And, you know, I'm not talking bad about Caitlin Clark at all. Please do not misconstrue my words for talking down on Caitlin Clark, man. Like, Caitlin Clark is what that is, man. Like, straight up. She is, you know, she's my favorite player to watch. She's the reason why I watch WNBA. I'm pissed off that she's playing right now during my show. Like, what is the WNBA doing right now? What, they got daytime games on a Wednesday? Like, they don't want people to watch? I don't understand that move. Whatever. I mean, I guess they're like, hey, if people can watch stories, if they can watch As the World Turns, they can watch WNBA basketball as well. You know, I'm guessing maybe that's what they're thinking, but it is what it is, man. You know, but looking forward to that matchup August 1st, man. Indiana coming to Dallas. Indiana is hot right now. You know, they took an L in the last game I saw them play a couple days ago, I believe. But yeah, but they, you know, they've been running, man. I think they were 5-5 with Caitlin Clark out. Now she's back, and they cruising, man. I think they won. No, they may have won the last game I watched them play, actually. But anyways, they're playing right now against the Valkyries. But shout out WNBA making that move, man. Hey, that's what happens, man. That's what happens when you get the Caitlin Clark effect going on. You got to move to a big arena because you got a higher demand. That's it. Moving along. Also, WNBA, man. So, I know Unc is going to have a few words to say about this, man. So, this past week, Angel Reese set a WNBA record. 5 straight games with 15-plus rebounds. That's the first time that's ever taken place in the WNBA. She's been doing her thing, man. You know, and a lot of people complaining, man, she getting her own boards. She this, she that. Like, her stats are are fluffed up because she's missing shots and whatever, man. Fact of the matter is, the young lady is setting records. Okay, she got her first triple-double a couple weeks ago. She's been going ham in the double-double category, and now she's the first player in WNBA history to have 15 boards in 5 straight games. Her game might not be as pretty as Caitlin Clark, man. Might not be as efficient as Paige Bueckers. Might not be as cold as Enrique. Might not be as dynamic as my girl out in Vegas. Bam Adebayo's girl. Miss Aja, Miss Wilson, right? She might not be as whatever as other players in the league. But the fact of the matter is, she gets it done. And that's all that matters. Now, not necessarily winning. Chicago's in the pits right now. I think they're below Dallas in the winning category right now. I think they're like next to last place. So, I'm just saying that's how Chicago's sitting right now with it. But Angel's doing her job. She's doing what she can to help the team be successful, right? But they don't have many wins this year. It is what it is, whatever. But Angel is doing her thing. Okay, first player in NBA history again to have 5 straight games with 15 boards. She got her first triple-double this season, and she's just a double-double queen at this point. Like that, she's doing what it do.
That's Angel Reese talking about.
Angel Reese we talking about, right? So she set that record. You heard everything I just said. She was also named the All-Star Reserve this week.
Yeah.
Accurate or inaccurate?
That she All-Star Reserve?
Yeah. Accurate or inaccurate? Is that should we consider that being a snub?
No. I mean,
Well, why is this? I mean, she the first player to get 15 boards in 5 straight games. She's, done all this other stuff, but no snub? Triple-double, double-double queen in the WNBA, but she's not a snub?
But she on the team, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The team trash, too.
I mean,
And they shouldn't be because they got some talent over there.
I mean, this is the whole thing. I don't like stuff they vote on. Anyway.
Yeah.
But I go by it because people do it all the time.
Yep.
So I kind of go by it. But anytime people vote on stuff, it's going to always be some salt in the game.
Questionable.
Yeah, it's going to be questionable because certain people like this, certain people don't like that.
Yeah.
Somebody not going to vote for her because of maybe, I'm just saying that some of her interaction with Caitlin Clark is hurting her in certain ways and helping her in other ways.
Yeah.
Some of her interaction with Caitlin Clark is now her NCAA championship and all that over Caitlin Clark is helping her. But then some of that other stuff, a certain genre of people don't like it. And me, it don't make me no different because if you're in the kitchen, you got to take all the heat.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
You talk, you telling somebody else you can't see me. Now when I tell you can't see me, it don't matter because I follow you down the court and all that. That's big, but you did it first. So, I'm just saying some of the stuff. So, Angel got to just keep on playing.
Yeah.
And don't worry about what they say.
Yep. Straight up. And I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that. I mean, All-Star, you get some days off, baby.
Yeah.
It is what it is. We know you do All-Star as far as the fashion game is concerned in the WNBA and, popularity, all that good stuff. Yeah, you are All-Star, but, it is what it is. Some people might think I don't know. I don't know if it's a snub or not.
And I'm going to say it like this.
Think about that.
Now, there's a whole lot of stats that nobody don't even care about. Nothing but scoring. They don't care about shooting percentage.
Oh, yeah.
Rebound, block shot. They don't care about none of that. They just care about scoring. They don't even care if you shoot 40% as long as you score 30.
As long as you're scoring.
30, 35. But you shooting a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? You're not efficient, like we said a while ago.
That efficiency matters, man.
Oh, absolutely.
In everything,
Absolutely.
In everything. But, that's enough. That's enough. So we'll keep this thing moving along. Shout out Angel Reese. Keep doing your thing, girl.
Yeah, keep doing your thing and just keep on going. Don't
get some dubs.
Don't worry about what they say or them.
People
just do you.
You got to win. You got to
win.
No matter what you're doing, because if you ain't winning, ain't nobody noticing. Period. Moving along. KD in H-Town, baby. South side. South to south side.
Okay.
Oh, you don't care about that?
Huh?
You don't care about that? You just trying to win a game?
I just hope we can win a game. Another game.
Have Cleveland, and I mean, have Houston got Steph and Clay
Nope.
and Draymond? They ain't gonna win no championship.
But they got Sagoon. They got my boy Ahmed Thompson down there. They got some young talent now. He got some guys to play with now. They got, we
Have they already won a title before he got there?
Van Vliet did, but not Houston.
I mean, in Houston, they won they won title. They won title before KD got there.
No.
If you are not a championship team when KD comes, don't expect KD to lead you to no championship. Because that's not his MO.
Yeah.
That's not his MO.
Yeah.
Look at OKC. That wasn't his MO in KC.
Yeah.
Brooklyn, that wasn't his MO. Phoenix, that's not his MO.
Yeah.
Now you think his MO?
Hey, man, that boy KD done switched it
Tell you
up.
something. You already got to have a super friend.
Yeah.
It might not, and the super friends, they got what, 7 superheroes, but you got to have 2 or 3 super friends already when KD get there.
Man.
KD he's not going to be your lead super friend. Like I'm saying, he ain't going to be your lead artist.
I'm still wondering how the hell OKC did not win a championship with KD, Russ, and James Harden.
And Serge Ibaka and
Serge
Scott.
Ibaka. Yeah.
And
Steven Adams was on
Steven
that
Adams.
team.
What's the other little African guard? They had Jackson.
Yep.
Don't you remember what's
Yeah.
the name? Jackson, the African guard.
I can't think. I know you're talking about.
That went to Indiana.
Start with a D. Yeah. I can't think. Number 4.
They've been in the All-Star game before. They had 7, 8 All-Stars.
Crazy.
How they win?
And Billy Donovan was a coach. So Billy, I mean, questionable. How good are you, dog?
That's all I'm saying.
Talent all around the squad, around the table. Yeah, man. But KD, we don't expect much out of Houston, man. But hey, got a new number, new jersey sales, new colorways, and your KDs. You get to go with the Chicago Bulls red, black, and white colorways, man. Hey, hopefully Nike goes and gets a new designer so they can make you a nice shoe. You know, because if it's anything like that Jordan 40, it's gonna be
KD
straight
is
trash.
good, and I like KD. He can
Trash,
score, but
homie.
Anytime
Quality
you can
over
say
quantity.
but, that's all I'm saying. KD,
Oh yeah, we got football talk coming, K. We good.
Yeah, KD is a hell of a scorer, good talent, and all that. I'm not saying that, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it like this: Is KD in your top shelf?
Yeah, absolutely. KD's in my top shelf. Oh, he's in my top shelf. Now, I can't do
Your
nothing
top
about the
shelf
teams.
got too many people on it.
No, it don't. I can't do nothing about the teams, the teammates he played with. Now, I can't do nothing about that. I can't do nothing about. I don't. People love James Harden. I don't. Okay, I can't do nothing about James Harden. I can't do nothing about Booker and I love Booker too. What's my boy that is not showing up in Phoenix right now? That came from Washington. Bradley Beal. Can't do nothing about Bradley Beal. Right? On those Nets, can't do nothing about Ben Simmons. Right? I love Kyrie here in Dallas. Love it. Right? But can't do nothing about, James Harden up there either. In Brooklyn, man. Like, the boy played with some guys that's just not, it wasn't team. Bunch of I guys, bunch of me guys. And KD's not a me guy because he don't even care to be. I think KD's a hell of a teammate. But would I ever pick him first? Hell no, because he's not a leader.
Well, he ain't on no top shelf. If you can't be picked first, you ain't on no top shelf.
I pick my other top shelf guys above him is all I'm saying. But I wouldn't pick nobody else above KD.
That means you're on the second shelf. Then.
Yeah.
If you pick all these guys up here.
Yeah. Because skill-wise, I think he got more skills than LeBron offensively. But, that IQ that I don't even, I don't know. I love KD, man. KD is a...
Yeah.
Oh man,
he's a. They say one of the greatest.
He's an odd guy. Like he's odd. He's odd because the guy's 6'11", 6 foot whatever he is, shoot the 3, got 18-foot game. Can't stop him on offense. Whatever KD want to do on offense, he's gonna do it. Can't stop that man on offense.
Yeah.
Now he can play defense when he needs to. Like he was very effective at Golden State on the defensive end. He was the X factor on the defensive end for Golden State. I believe, and that's why I got those MVPs in the finals, right? Along with his offensive production. But you put the right pieces around him. KD is a dog.
Yeah.
KD is a dog, and I can't say that
because a whole lot of people. There's a whole lot of people you could have put with. It's several players you could have put with Steph and Clay. They won a couple championships too.
I don't know too many cats with that offensive package that KD come with. And I don't know too many cats that's 6'11".
I don't care nothing about your
as
offense.
agile as he is.
I don't care nothing about none of that. I care about you lining up being the lead horse on every team you tried to be the lead horse on. You failed. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but he was never the lead horse, and he let you be known. He let it be known. I'm not the lead horse.
Well, then I can't pay you to be
I'm a role player.
I can't get you and think that you finna lead my young players.
Yeah.
But that's what Houston is thinking.
Yeah.
Because Jalen Green them if you thought Jalen Green them could lead your championship, you wouldn't go get KD.
Oh, Jalen Green in Phoenix now.
See that? Oh yeah, he was part of the package.
See,
I wouldn't have done that.
I would. I know KD gonna be consistent. It's all about professional sports is about consistency.
KD what, about 36?
Yeah.
Jalen Green about 25?
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
KD about 36 and consistently gonna give you what you need.
And consistently,
as long as he's on the
do
floor.
nothing in the playoffs unless he with Steph and Clay. Consistently. We going on his MO. He don't lead no teams. He just follow other guys on teams.
So who got a better chance of winning the title, KD or LeBron?
LeBron.
You think so?
LeBron have been to the title 10 times. KD been twice. So I think LeBron is. I don't care if he win or lose. He been 10 times. KD been twice. So if I'll take LeBron over KD all day, every day, any day.
And we looking at odds. I can't argue with the numbers. I'm not gonna argue with his numbers.
Yeah, 10 times.
Yeah.
We can say he lost 6, but he went 10.
Yeah.
You went 2. You got 2 MVPs, but you was with.
So who you think is the more effective player at this point in their career, LeBron or KD?
I'll take LeBron all day, every day, any day.
I'm taking
over
KD.
Right now. I'm gonna take LeBron James over KD.
Even in the Olympics, the USA team was having struggles until KD came back.
Because who?
You remember until KD came back? You remember all them games when KD was out? And the U.S. was barely scraping by.
But they were still winning. But they were still winning. And
but they was just barely scraping by.
But they were still getting. And then when he came back, Steph got hot. Not him.
For sure, but he was putting in points up, though, that they needed. You know, like, that's another guy. KD's a guy that you can't leave KD open. Because he going to break your ass down.
I ain't saying none of that. I'm just saying.
You got to pay attention to the man.
But I'm not finna get KD and think he finna lead my team as a lead horse. And that's what Houston is doing.
Yeah, I mean,
that's all I'm saying.
I never get him thinking he's going to lead
Now, I've already had Steph and Clay and LeBron and AD or somebody. Yeah, I get him as a third guy.
Yeah.
I'm not getting him as a lead guy. That's just me.
Yep.
I'm just telling you how I feel. I'm not getting KD as no lead horse and thinking that this is the guy finna get us over the hump because all the time he tried, he didn't do it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't argue with that, man. It sucks to say that, but he's back in Texas, man. You know, he not graduated, but he finished at the University of Texas in Austin. Longhorn before he went to the league, drafted after that. One and done, wasn't he? KD?
Yeah, one and done. Yeah.
One and done, 35. Yeah. But rocking number 7 down in Houston, man. We'll see how that goes for those boys,
and
man.
I wish.
I hope it don't work out, because
and this is the thing. Some of the stuff I say, I want KD to prove me wrong.
Yeah.
I want him to prove that he's a lead horse and all that. Then I can change my narrative. But until he do, I got to keep this what I see.
You got to keep it 100, huh?
I got to keep what I see.
Yes, sir.
That's all I'm saying. And I take LeBron today, right now, and put him on Cleveland. And I mean Houston. And I think Houston will be better with LeBron than they will KD.
Man.
Right now. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Any team that KD get on, if LeBron would have been on Phoenix last year, Phoenix would have been better than it was.
Because LeBron going to take the ball and make sure they do something with it.
And he going to make sure, if you open, I'm going to give you Jalen Green and all them. Yeah. Like I just seen a little clip of KD. He criticized and he take a little shot at LeBron. He say, "Oh, if you a great player and you get a mid range, don't pass out to the 3 to Denny Finney-Smith."
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
And this the whole thing. But if that's the way your offense is designed, why you ain't gonna do it?
You know what's crazy about that comment? The Rockets just signed Dorian Finney-Smith.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
So now you got to go patch up
with the
this relationship that you just dogged for no reason. Yeah, and I will say this: when he made that comment, he was like, "No offense to Dorian Finney-Smith, he's a great player. He's solid.
Yeah, he in the NBA.
He can knock it down." But I'm not trying to do that to pass it out to Dorian Finney-Smith.
But this is the thing. That's what they teach in the NBA now. Yeah. Pass the 2 for the 3.
Oh, crazy.
That's why Carmelo got shipped out of Houston.
Yeah.
Carmelo said, no, don't shoot no mid-range, Carmelo.
Yeah.
Carmelo said he came and shot it again. Shit, next thing you know, he was on the bench.
Out of there. Yeah,
Out of there.
man. It's crazy.
We don't do that here.
Yeah, they playing the odds, man. If we can make this number of threes, the chances of us winning is high, you know? And we got to shoot this number of threes to ensure that we get there, you know? So it's all analytics driving things right now, man.
And most of them are failing at shooting threes. Failing.
Because humans fail.
Because, you know.
And they do not
speaking of threes.
Hold those expectations
you know what Shea,
you want them to.
You know what Shea Gilgeous-Alexander just shot in the finals in threes, don't you?
What's that?
24.9%.
Ooh.
33. You do it. 33. He shot 33 threes and he hit 8.
But did they get that dub though?
Yeah, they got the dub, but the only thing, he shot 53 or 4% from twos to make his overall average 47.
Yep.
So his twos, if all them threes he would have been shooting twos, he'd have shot a hell of a lot higher percentage and probably been better. Easier for them to win. Yeah. Because you missing.
Yeah, absolutely.
He shot 8 of 33.
Those higher or lower percentage shots.
Yeah, he shot 8 of 33.
Yeah. Hey, Shaq said, hey, man, I'll make 15 twos before you make 5 threes.
Yeah, you talking about Joe?
Or I'll make 15 twos before you make 10 threes is what he said.
Yeah.
And that's absolute truth.
And I believe
that 30 points is going to come a lot quicker with Shaq.
Because this is a thing that
with most shooting threes.
Like when I be talking about players, but don't take it personal because this is what I can turn around and say some positive shit about Shaq. Because you know what? Shaq got one of the highest field goal percentage, maybe the highest in the NBA history.
In history.
By 58 or 56%. Yeah. It's up in the 57, 58%. That's Shaq, you going through people's chests and dunking and all that. You did that great. But then you only averaged 10.9 rebounds. You should have.
That's how you hit deadly.
Yeah. After he dunked him, then produce it. Yeah, you know, Shaq so far as field goal percentage, Shaq field goal got one of the best. Him and Will Chamberlain got 2 of the highest field goal percentages in NBA history.
Yeah.
50. I know Will Chamberlain about 56 and Shaq higher than that.
Yep.
So Shaq has done a lot of things, and most of it's offensively, because defensively and rebounding, he did not do that.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Yep. That go on your resume too.
Absolutely. We watching all of it, man.
Yeah. And I love Shaq. And people think because I tell the truth.
Oh, man, we love Shaq.
Yeah.
Been said that. That's one of my favorite athletes, man.
Michael, too. And this is the thing. Just because people tell the truth on you, that don't mean they don't like it.
Period, man. Actually, they say those are your best friends.
Yeah. Because I love J.A., but I'm going to tell the damn truth.
Yeah, got to, man. Got to let me know when I'm out here slipping up.
He fast, but he ain't fast as all.
I don't know about that,
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like I'm sending the police to do the research.
Hey, you can do the research, but they wasn't clocking me in my 20s. I'm telling you, know.
That ain't my fault.
I know.
All I can do is tell you about what you did. All right, that ain't my fault. That ain't my fault when it happened.
Hey, that's a waste for the ages right there, man. For real.
Now I can tell you another truth. He way hell of a baseball player.
Oh yeah.
Hey, he got 1,000 to 0.
Hey, and got me in that 400 without a doubt. I ain't even running. I promise you, dog. I promise you. But that 100 and 200, that's gonna be a race right there. Both of them.
Yeah, but somebody gotta lose. It's gonna be you.
I don't know.
Hey, I don't know. You got a good chance. I'm gonna tell you like this.
We talking about prime more than prime JA right now.
Hey, now you might get me in the 100 because you got a good start. You got a hell of a start.
Yeah.
But that deuce, I got too long.
That 200, that's my favorite race though. That's my favorite race.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. That's my favorite race, but my best race is.
See, my favorite and my best was the 200.
Hey, I'm just.
Only reason I didn't win state in the 200 is because I gassed out from everything else that I did that day. Because we won state that year. You know what I'm saying? I won the.
What you got? Second, 20.8.
Yeah, I got second in the in the 200. It got second. You know, and that ain't even when I ran that 20 point.
Oh,
I ain't even running this state because had win in our face in that 200 right there.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember my time, but that ain't when I ran that in Kilgore. I know exactly when I ran that.
Okay.
But
I see it in the paper.
That was in Kilgore, right? So in state, no, I gassed out because we did everything the same day. I had to do the triple jump, the sprint relay, my 100 prelims and finals, and I had the 200 prelims and finals in the same day. Oh no, it was just straight finals. It was the state.
So yes.
It was straight finals. Everything was straight finals. So it wasn't no prelim.
Yeah,
but still, I gassed out.
Yeah.
200 was my last event. I gassed out, and I was mad because it was my favorite event. I gassed out 25 meters left. So I gassed out 25 meters left and got set. So that tells you how much in the lead I was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You needed better coaching.
I was just gassed out.
No, you needed better coaching.
Yeah, that too. And plus, I played baseball, so I wasn't really in track practice like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? I was too busy
use that baseball
slugging baseballs.
But anyway, KD down there.
Yeah.
I hope Houston well, and I hope KD prove me wrong.
Yep.
I mean, just because I say stuff, that don't mean I ain't trying to be right. I'm just telling you what I see.
Yeah.
That's all I say.
We want to see you do the dang thing down in no, I don't want to see you do a damn thing in H-Town. Never mind, I take that back. We Mavs all day around here, baby.
I rock with H-Town when they had Moses Malone and then they had Akeem Olajuwon. Then when Moses went to Philly, I rock with H-Town to a certain degree.
Yeah, to a certain degree. I rock with H-Town when we talking about Power Walker, Millionaire, Screwed Up Clicks, Slim Thug, them
Mike
cats.
Jones.
Shout out to my boy Scarface. I done kicked it with Scarface a few times. Good dude. Smoked some cigars with him, man. Great dude. But yeah, man. As far as if we ain't talking about music, straight Dallas only.
No, but you know who my favorite dude is
San
from
Antonio.
Houston?
Who?
Bushwick Bill.
Bushwick.
That's my dog. That's who I done. That's
Ghetto Boys, baby.
That's who I done kicked it with.
That boy Bushwick, you kicked it with Bushwick?
I done kicked it. Say Bushwick
all in 4'2".
Let me tell you like this here, Bushwick ain't got nothing against Scarface.
Yeah.
And I like Willie D.
Yeah.
But Bushwick Bill is the realest of all them dudes.
Straight up.
Boy.
But, I mean, who's scared of Bushwick, huh?
Was
he packing that heat or what?
Hey,
boy had them heaters on.
Go find out. He dead now. Say, let me tell you like this here.
The Bushwick had them heaters on him, baby.
Now, I'm going to tell you how crazy Bushwick is. Don't you know Bushwick Bill had one eye, right?
Yeah.
He shot his own eye.
What? How you do that? And without dying?
On purpose, not accidentally.
What you mean he shot his own eye out, huh?
Go get one of his CDs called Phantom of the Opera, I think.
Yeah.
He explained everything on that. He was arguing with his girlfriend over the baby, and he was letting her know, I don't give all that you talking about. I care about the baby. I don't even care about me. Bow!
Oh, my gosh.
And I'm going to tell you like this. Anybody that'll shoot themselves, I don't want no problem. I don't want no problem with Bushwick Bill, dog. I'll tell you, and I done kicked it with Bushwick Bill before.
Yeah.
I mean, for real kicked it. I say, I don't want no problem.
Hey, if you shoot yourself, dog, you don't care about me, dog, at all. With the quickness,
no, for real. Bushwick don't play that. Man.
Yeah, that's wild.
And I'm gonna tell you like this: for writing and rapping, Bushwick was go get the man. Bushwick was cold.
Oh yeah,
Bushwick was cold.
Now Scarface, I done kicked it with Scarface. So Scarface real. Yeah, he real chill with it.
Yeah,
He real chill. He's an intellectual.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he's really a writer.
Yeah.
For real. I like DOC. Writers, they ain't
he's real.
But they can write, they can get in that character and write for that character type.
Bushwick is one of those psychotic people that's smart.
Yeah.
Bushwick was off the chain, man, for real.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, when you sit down and you talk with him and you kick it with him, you be like, God.
I haven't seen another little person rapper since.
Hey.
And Bushwick, they respected Bushwick.
Bushwick, my dude, man. That's all
absolutely. Absolutely. But moving along. So, little news, man. Little collab this past week. We talked about NASCAR earlier with the First Lady, man. It was an NBA and NASCAR collab this weekend, man. Jordan's already got his team. Carmelo's in the mix now.
Oh, Carmelo in NASCAR now?
He's in Indy racing.
Indy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Jordan got his squad. 45 and a 2-3 on the track, man. But they went out. Chicago had the street race this past weekend. I see the camera. We're gonna get it back right real quick. We got the buttons over here ready for everything to come in. Man, I gotta let me tighten this back up real quick.
Man, ain't nobody saying nothing in the chat. They must have the chat blocked off.
I'm telling you, something wrong with
saying something.
Who? Where? Oh, 3 tenders. What up, big dog? Says DeAndre Jordan. So does DeAndre Jordan great field goal? Yeah, DeAndre Jordan does have a great field goal percentage, man. Yeah. Gafford for the Mavericks has a great field throw percentage.
And then
fan, so don't like you, Mavs. It's all good, man. You should like us because we gave y'all one of the titles.
Thing about that,
when Donahue was reffing with that hot whistle.
And then when you start talking about the best field goal percentage in the history, you got to have so many field goals. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I don't know if DeAndre Jordan
qualified,
but DeAndre Jordan got a high field goal percentage too.
DeAndre Jordan was a beast. Like, I was pissed off when the Mavericks got rid of DeAndre Jordan, and people don't really remember when DeAndre was here, but he was here Luka's rookie year, and I thought him and Luka was about to kill the league until he got traded for I forgot where he went at the time. Let me get this camera right real quick.
Yeah. And the thing
but I forget where he went, but him and Luka was nasty together, man.
Oh, yeah.
And he's out there, I think he's in Denver right now, isn't he? I think he's in Denver.
Yeah,
or he was in Denver. But yeah, DeAndre Jordan was that dude. And he got probably the best posterized dunk ever.
He got one of them, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. My boy laid it. Brandon, it wasn't Brandon Jennings. I forget who it was, but my boy laid it on dime. Yeah, DeAndre Jordan was that dude. Texas A&M.
And Alton Lister got one of the best. I mean, Sean Kemp got one of the best dunks too.
Oh,
on Alton Lister.
Yeah?
You know, when he dunked on Alton Lister, pushed him down.
And pointed at him and did that?
You know, Alton Lister 7'1".
For real?
He from Dallas, Texas.
Boy, I didn't know that.
Lister. Yeah, he from Woodrow Wilson.
Wow, I didn't know that.
He graduated with your cousin,
Rain
Charles
Man.
Bradley. Yeah.
Rain
You say, man, the rain.
on me.
Hey, man.
Hey, that boy Sean Kemp was the truth, huh?
Oh, and did you see Desmond, what's his
Mason?
name? Mason?
Yeah.
He was...
Yeah, you ain't know he was from Waxahachie.
I didn't even know him from Waxahachie.
That boy Hatchie, boy, down the street, boy, 10 miles away.
But I had to, hey, boy, man, that boy was dunking, man.
Yeah.
That boy was doing
yes,
some of the
sir.
best. He was doing some of the best dunks.
Yes, sir.
I ain't talking about see, this is
Desmond Mason won a dunk contest. Go look him up, man. In the
this is what a lot of people don't know.
The NBA.
It's harder to dunk in a game than it is a contest.
Yeah.
It's harder to dunk over somebody than it is over air.
Yeah.
I don't care
absolutely.
I don't care how many tricks you do
Absolutely.
to come in. And Desmond Mason was dunking on everything.
That's why, you know, when you say that, I think about that Ja Morant when he dunked on Wemby.
Yeah.
And it didn't count. My gosh, elevation. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so, but
Plus
the NBA,
contact.
But the NBA is
Ja Morant, what, 6'2"? Dumping on 7'4"?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
6'2" stretching.
Talk size of the nuts on that guy. Boy don't care about life. That boy got that Bushwick Bill mentality. I shoot my eye out. I don't care, dog. I'm dunking on Wemby today. I don't know. I don't think Ja would shoot himself, though.
No.
I'm just saying. Bushwick
No,
throw it out.
he hold a gun like this.
Bushwick throw it out.
He hold a gun. Ja hold a gun. No.
Hey, man,
glad, Ja.
Nice little collaboration, man. We had First Lady on earlier in the show talking about NASCAR, man. Also in the Chicago street race this week, man. Derrick Rose brought it out, man. He called out the Chicago street race, man. You can tell there's some. They really trying to get the NBA and NASCAR to collab. We already had a special show on NASCAR on how many black fellas. I saw a lot of like when I tell y'all, I saw a lot of brothers working. I saw more brothers in the pit crew in NASCAR than I saw in the stands. It's tens of thousands of people in the stands.
Yeah.
I saw maybe 6-7 brothers out there.
In the pits, you saw 30 or 40.
In the pits, I saw 30 or 40 brothers out there. Former NFL guys, former college guys, like football players in the pits, man.
They quick, they strong,
yeah.
and they fast.
So NASCAR is really trying to, embrace or trying to get our culture to embrace NASCAR, because NASCAR really doing us good around this hole.
Oh, absolutely.
They really patting some pockets around here in our, African American community. So shout out to NASCAR, man. I'm gonna keep that thing going, man. Keep spreading the word about it, man. Hey, it's a lot of fun to watch. I love speed.
I can't wait till we go to the next NASCAR event.
Oh, it's going down.
I'm going.
It's going down.
Yeah.
It's going down, man. So, it's a beautiful thing what's going on, man. I love seeing collaboration between the sports, man. This is new, man. NBA and NASCAR. I'd love to see more of this, actually, man. More NBA and NFL collaborations, right? Yeah. We see what Taylor Swift brought to the NFL. We see what these stars do when they integrate themselves into this, collaboration, just like social media. When social media entities collaborate, you're not only reaching your market, but whoever you collaborate with, you're reaching their market.
Because some of Kansas City Super Bowl and playoff games been the highest rated because Taylor Swift.
That's it.
Some of her fans don't even watch football.
But they know they're going to cut to it, though.
Because they were going to stand the camera.
See the Swiftie.
Yeah,
You
so
know-
now they football fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't knock that collaboration. man.
Absolutely. And even if all of them didn't come over to the NFL, a portion of them came over.
absolutely.
And that improved the NFL numbers, man. So that's what collaboration is all about. Shout out to NASCAR.
Check
Shout out
the
to
comments
NBA.
right there, Jay.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. 3 tennis. What's good, man? I'm a Heat fan. Don't like the Mavs. Hey, salute to you. FYL Sports Debates. What's going down, big dog? Appreciate you tuning in, man. I don't know what's going down. The comments are on now. Somebody turn them on. Maybe because I called out YouTube for trying to frig us.
Yeah.
But it is what it is,
And
man.
if you own the show and you haven't subscribed, go hit that subscribe.
Hit that
and like
subscribe button, man.
Yeah, man, go on and follow
Hey,
us,
man, I don't know what happened, but the subscriptions was coming, man. We was moving and grooving, and suddenly they just stopped in the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
Y'all help us beat this YouTube algorithm beast, right? We can't figure it out. We're great.
But if y'all
We know we
keep
got a solid
subscribing,
show, man.
Yeah.
We put into this thing. We put the work in, right? You know, so we love y'all. We appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that follow button. I'm sorry, that subscribe button, that share button. Hit that like button, man. And hit that notification bell so you can know when we coming on. Probably going to be on this weekend during
Hit
the fight.
all 4 bells. Yeah, we might be on the fight watch party.
Go 4 for 4. Why not, man? Why not be 1,000 if it's in your control?
Be
you
like
know?
Moses Malone.
What's
4, 4, 4. You know, he said 4, 4, 4. Don't you know what he said?
Yeah.
No, you don't know, but they got a clip.
I
where he
don't
said
know.
4, 4, 4. Hey, they went for the NBA championship. They went 4, 4. No, they went 4, 4, 4, 1, 4, 0.
Yeah. Wow.
4,
Yeah.
4, 4.
Sweeping boy.
Sweeping. Only one team got
one win.
Yeah, when the Philadelphia 76ers traded for Moses Malone from the Houston Rockets, and they came up there with Dr. J, they swept through the playoffs. They only lost one game.
Wow, them boys were 16-1. Is that the best playoff record
Something
ever?
like that. Something like that.
Is that the best ever in the NBA? 'Cause that's
Might
crazy.
be. I think so. Might be.
Or you can say like Jay-Z, that 4-4-4. That's a
4,
great
4,
album.
4, yeah.
You know, great album right there, you know.
Go 4, 4, 4.
But,
That's
Rob-
probably why Jay-Z got it for 4, 4, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But moving along.
Moving on to the next one.
On to the next, Speaking of Jay-Z. On to the next. What else we got? Oh, yeah, Bronny James, man. I don't know. Bronny in Summer League right now going crazy.
Oh, yeah.
First game, Bronny James, clearly not the same player he was when he came out of high school or college. Bronny James got a little swag, a little confidence, man. And he know he LeBron's son. First Summer League game.
He was against Cooper Flag, right?
Nice still. No, this game wasn't against Cooper.
No, him and Cooper gonna play the next game against each other.
Yep.
Okay.
But in that last game, Bronny already showing, signs of greatness, okay? And I think Bronny, he got a chance to be great. Like we said, he's the most trained kid ever to play the game. Nobody's got the training he's ever got physically, mentally. Yeah, trained person, period,
Yeah,
right?
period.
Just been around his dad, the level of training that he's got, the hyperbaric chambers with his, with his body, training his body physically, like the kid, yeah, he's special. And he showed in that first Summer League game. Bronny's still all of 19 years old? I don't know if he's turned 20 years old yet. Right? Got 1 year in the league.
Is
it 21?
Because he's
Oh, yeah, the year of college, yeah.
Yeah.
And then 1 year in NBA, so he's 20, 21, man.
Yeah, 20,
Right around there.
Maybe, yeah.
Young kid.
Young kid.
Right? Bronny, hey, man. He's going to be special for the Lakers.
Yeah,
That's
give
all
him
I'm
a
trying
chance.
to tell y'all, man.
Give him a chance, and then this is the thing. Everybody want to hold Bronny to a different standard than because he's LeBron's son. Hold him to the same standards you hold everybody else to.
Absolutely.
I mean, and then I heard guys say,
and even if you hold him that standard, he's still showing up.
Even Jaylen Brown had something to say about Bronny.
Yeah.
But then when they go win and looked at Jaylen Brown's first 2 or 3 games in the summer league, he did less than Bronny.
Shaky.
Yeah, shaky.
Shaky
so,
at best.
Don't judge Bronny on what he's doing now. Judge him after a few. Now, if he's still doing the same thing when he's 24, 25, yeah, now you can go in on him.
Yeah.
But right now, I ain't going in on him.
No, I'm not. I'm looking forward to Bronny, man. I can't wait till he come here. It's going to be fun to watch them guys play, man.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
We'll see what's up out there in L.A. But shout out Bronny, man. Y'all keep an eye on that kid, man. The kid is showing up and showing out. Every day, all day. Moving along. So, NFL came out with their 2025 Rookie of the Year projections. Your boy Travis Hunter, number 2 on offense behind Ashton Janty. Number 2 on defense behind Abdul Carter. What are the odds? What are the chances? Do you think Travis Hunter could be Rookie of the Year on both sides of the ball?
No.
Not giving him a shot. No chance.
I mean, he got a chance because he's playing both.
They gonna play him.
Yeah.
He's gonna get the opportunity
because they drafted him number 2.
Yeah, absolutely.
They don't have no choice.
Yeah.
Because this is almost. I agree with Ryan Clark because if he was playing strictly wide receiver, he wouldn't have been drafted number 2. I don't think. Just strictly playing wide receiver, I don't think. And if he was strictly playing DB, I don't think he would have been drafted number 2. But playing both, so now you got to play him at both. So he got a chance at winning.
Well, see,
that's just my opinion.
I can't
that
agree
don't
with
make
that.
it true.
I can't agree with that because Travis Hunter is an exceptional talent. So if he was to put 100% of his energy in the DB or wide receiver, I think he would still be an exceptional talent. He was number 1 coming out of high school, number 2 coming out of college. And that's, to a quarterback. He don't play quarterback.
No.
And I'm telling you, Cam Ward right now is a hell of a quarterback. Hell of a quarterback.
And my last clarifying statement, that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I believe Travis Hunter because he's that dude. Now, he's not the best route runner from what I hear. But what he is a ball magnet. Pause. The boy finds the football better than anybody else I've seen on whether it's offense, defense, and he goes and gets that thing better than anybody else in this day and age. Travis Hunter reminds me of a Dez Bryant type receiver, and he reminds me of a Deion type cornerback. The guy makes plays on defense, and I'm talking, in college we saw the guy come off of coverage or come off of his man making plays, just understanding offense and what they're trying to do. He made interceptions coming off of his guy picking behind himself. Like, the guy's a playmaker. So, as far as, look, there's not a better conditioned athlete in the NFL than Travis Hunter. I don't give a damn who you are, how long you've been in the league. You ain't more conditioned than Travis Hunter. Never seen a guy play that many plays in college. I haven't. You haven't.
No.
There's been guys that used to do it back in the day, but hell, it was only 100,000 people in the USA at that time. I mean, not real stats, but I'm just saying there wasn't as many people in the US.
Yeah, quite naturally.
You know what I'm saying? So Travis is cream of the crop. Like, I believe he's got a great chance at winning both sides, depending on his health, if he can stay healthy, and how Jacksonville utilizes him on both sides of the ball. I'm going to
say this. He ain't going to do all that at 175 pounds in the NFL. He's going to get bigger than that. He only about 175 pounds. He ain't going to do all of that. This is just my prediction. He ain't going to do all that in the NFL.
Well, it's hard to be the most conditioned player ever in the league in the history of the NFL and put on weight.
But every small player you see, they go to the bench a lot. I don't give a damn. Go. You can call. Every small. Rocket Ishmael for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Go to the bench a lot when they catch it. Travis, if he don't get over 175, he going to the bench a lot. But
I agree. I wish he was bigger, but I'm also understanding how you gonna be big and run that much. The kid is the Energizer Bunny. 120 plays a game. What?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Boys are struggling after 70 plays, hunched over on their knees.
Some of the boys struggling after 3 or 4.
And Travis welcomes it. He's a different mindset when it comes to physicality, when it comes to conditioning. He is a different dude. He's a Dave Goggins on the NFL football field.
Okay.
Now, if his body can hold up, that's a different story. And that's where the 175 comes in.
Yeah, that's why the 175 gonna play a big part, man.
Can he do it? Can he
take the blows? Can he deliver the blows on defense
and then come back and take the blows on offense?
Take the blows on offense.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna be able to do it at 175.
Yeah.
He going to get up to 190, 95 too. Yeah. So that 175.
Now, he does a really good job of getting to the ground and avoiding those big hits. The only time we saw him big hit was that dirty hit, and it still wasn't even a big hit. It was just he got him in the mass of his body. That dirty hit against Colorado State when he was out for like 4 weeks after that. That's the only time we really seen Travis get.
Now, if he
wasn't even blown up. The hit didn't even like that.
But if he get hit in college, he got to miss 4 games. If he get in the pros, how many games he gonna miss? Half the damn year. That's all I'm saying, Jay.
Yeah. Hey,
I mean,
invincibility is what?
available. Your best ability is your availability.
Man,
and I'm
so
not saying that.
I think that's what we got to
Travis is a tremendous
look at with
athlete,
Travis, man.
Tremendously.
Yeah.
I'm telling you from my own personal experience. I was hell in football, but I was light in my back pockets.
Yeah.
And when they caught up to my ass,
yeah.
I was showing out.
You was getting yanked down on some Cavani Turpin stuff when they caught up to you.
Yeah. You see
man.
Turpin last year when they caught up to him, he limped off the field 2-3 damn times.
Hey,
When
man.
they I'm just saying, I ain't trying to say Travis is not a hell of an athlete. I ain't trying to say that he's not conditioned. I just don't think in the NFL he can do that at 175 pounds at 6 feet tall or 6'1" or whatever he is.
You don't think it's sustainable with his body weight, body mass in that?
It's hard,
175.
man.
Yeah, it's gonna be
It's
tough.
hard.
It's gonna be tough.
It's hard.
I hope, man, and I say this. I want to see it. I think he's got the ability to. I hope he can figure out how to stay healthy. I hope he can figure out how to avoid those big hits. But hey, the NFL is a lot faster. Everybody on that field is moving at a completely different speed, at a completely different
Because
rate.
all the guys,
And it ain't much space
I'm
out
gonna
there.
tell you like this: all the guys that Travis played against in college, he might see 2 or 3 of them in the NFL.
Yeah,
Might see 2 or 3. Might. Then he might not see none of them.
none of them. Exactly.
The corners he played against,
Yep.
he might not see none of them.
Yeah.
and the wide receivers he played against, and the ones that burned him, they already in there. The dude was arguing that burned him for 3 touchdowns and all that.
Oh, he ain't burned Travis for 3 of them now.
Yes, he did. You better go look at was the Oregon State that
I know that boy from Stanford.
yeah, maybe that was Stanford.
Yeah, he got drafted this year.
Yeah, he in the pro.
Yeah, he got
That's what I'm
drafted.
saying. Now you gonna see him.
Yeah.
The one that burned you.
That's
But all
that
the
boy
ones-
that caught over Travis' head like this.
And he caught 2
Came back from that
touchdowns,
29-0.
almost 200 yards on Travis.
Yeah.
You gonna see him, but all the ones you locked down and all the ones you burned, you ain't gonna probably see him. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, we gonna see, man. But
I mean,
hey,
you
Travis,
know, I
he's
ain't
still
trying to
showing
say-
out. He's still showing out in Jacksonville.
Oh, absolutely.
To where the point the coaches are like, yeah, this dude is real deal.
Oh,
Hold on,
absolutely.
He's
Absolutely.
real deal, and he's about that life, man. Travis is focused, man. The boy don't want to do nothing outside of football but fish and smash his wife.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
And
hey,
that's a good deal.
I love it. I love Travis
And
Hunter.
I'm gonna
I
say-
hope he
I do
is-
too. And the most thing I love about him, man,
Just
dude
like
is-
Deion, I hope
dude
he's
is
better
an
than Deion.
academic All-American also.
I'm telling you,
He's
man.
smart.
Yeah, I
No,
love Travis.
Travis.
Man. I love
do
everything
too.
about Travis
But
Hunter.
The only
And he
thing,
loves football.
The only thing I'm saying is that Travis is a little light in the pockets.
Yeah,
man.
he like the pockets.
That's my worry about you, Travis.
My boy Travis probably wearing size 30 in jeans,
Yeah.
28, 30,
Yeah.
32 max.
Yeah.
You know, like short, little body. At the same time, it's all muscle though.
But now, even though
Strong body.
he went 30, 32, 28 in the weight.
Yeah.
His chest still 40, 42.
Yeah.
But now
Good size kid.
that's pretty good size till you run against nigga with
46, 48. No, you ain't gotta say excuse me.
52 inch
Oh,
chest.
oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah. Big Bear hit you with that fork. Pow. Club you across your chest. And you just,
Yeah.
boy can't breathe for 5 seconds, man.
Absolutely. I love Travis and I hope he do it. But but for saying, I just know that Travis is going to get a little more weight.
Yeah, he got to
that's what I'm
put some nickels in his pockets,
Yeah,
some quarters in his pockets.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, that was little change, something strange for little change. Moving along, so them on Texas Rangers, baby. Let's get it. Hey, how about that boy Jake DeGrom? I know the last time wasn't the best, but we saw that Jake DeGrom watch him because the kid is legitimate.
Oh,
And he's really, really, really good. Had a bad outing against the Anaheim Angels. Had 5 innings, gave up 3 runs. But prior to that, in the month of June, my boy went 4-0 with a 1.41 ERA. That's 1.5 runs per 9 innings. Incredible. DeGrom is back.
Oh, yeah.
Watch out for these Rangers, baby. Because I'm telling you, our pitching rotation with them Vanderbilt boys, plus DeGrom, plus Uvalde, hey, man, second to absolutely MF at none,
absolutely
baby.
nobody.
And these boys starting to hit that rock. Jay Berger, Corey Seager, Simeon. These boys are starting to go. They starting to take off, man. So, hey, heading into the All-Star break, y'all look out for these Texas Rangers in the second half of the season, man.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know this is a Bochy year. It's an odd year. We didn't get it last year. But you know, Bruce Bochy is one win, 1 year off, 1 win, 1 year off, 1 win. And when I say 1 win, I'm talking about that World Series.
We ain't talking about nothing there. One.
Ain't talking about games.
Yeah. We ain't talking
about
about
the
games.
World Series.
Talking about the World Series.
So this is a Bruce Bochy year,
Yeah,
and he's got the squad to do it. We're going to see what these Rangers do before this trade deadline to make sure this
and then
thing
the
takes
reason
place.
Bruce Bochy go to year on and year off, because the years he win, guess what? Everybody want a bunch of money, and then somebody leave.
Yeah.
Now they got to adjust the next year, and then build another team almost.
Yeah.
Because the Rangers are very different than it was.
Oh, absolutely.
Very different when
Completely
it was.
different squad.
Yeah.
You know, and I still say this, man. Hey, Rangers, your number one trade deadline target needs to be, what do you think I'm going to say right now?
I have no idea.
Not a clue? Aroldis Chapman.
Bring
Aroldis Chapman back to the squad.
Yes, sir.
And we will win a World Series. My boy hit 105 already this year. All right? Bring Aroldis Chapman back. We call that an enforcement. That's your Dennis Rodman. We know you got him in the stable, so we're going to let Adolis Garcia and all these other boys hit bombs and flip their bats and do all that other stuff without any repercussion, because we know we got 105 in the stable. That's when the Rangers won the World Series.
Yeah, absolutely. Because Chapman, when you hit one of the Rangers batters,
it's a wrap, son.
even if you ain't pitching that day, guess what? If you got 3-game series,
It's a wrap, son.
Hey,
Look out.
Oh, we hit that batter yesterday. Chapman coming up. Oh, no.
That's all we got to say
Don't
about
do
that.
it. Then guess what you going to tell your pitcher? Don't do that no more.
That's
man.
all we got to say about that.
We don't want Chapman coming up.
Yeah.
Pissed off.
Because I will remind y'all again, the year the Rangers won the World Series, in the series before the World Series, the American League Championship Series, Rangers versus Astros, Adolis Garcia's going off, bow, game 6, hits a bomb, bow, trots around them bags. You know, he watches it a little bit, hits the bomb, boom, watches it. Swags out around the bases. Next at bat, Adolis Garcia. Bow, gets hit. Yeah, we got Aroldis Chapman coming out here, baby. Aroldis Chapman hits their batter in the knee. Hey, I tell you what, nobody in the lineup wants to get a hit with 105. 84 hurts. 80 hurts. Okay, this is a baseball. This is a rock we talking about. Coming 80 miles an hour.
Even Bagwell and Biggio, much as they used to lean in the pitches, they don't lean into 105.
Not 105 coming at them? Hell no. No, in the back of the box.
Because, you know, they leaned into a lot of pitches.
Yeah.
That's how they used to get on. But they ain't leaning into 105.
They leaning in the curveballs.
Yeah,
they leaning fastballs, they out of here.
Yeah.
The curveball, they bow, let me wear that. Bow, let me wear that.
They lean into 92, 89. All that. They ain't leaning to them
105?
Oh, no.
Leaning to it? Boy, hey, you can't even see that. My boy from the Astros got hit. It was like he got shot.
Yeah.
Basically. He couldn't get out the way. It's coming. Bow. There you go. Shot. Right there.
I think he was 2 for the
out of there. Done.
He didn't come back no more to the series.
And you know what? It set a tone. Hey, because when he's limping back to that dugout, everybody else in the dugout's like, God dang, this dude just took 105 off the leg. Hell no.
That ain't going to be me.
Effectively wild is the term.
Effectively right now, I ain't doing it. I ain't going to be able to do it.
I ain't doing it, dog.
Can't
do it. Hey, can't win with him. You know what I'm saying? Boys throwing this 105. Won't win with him, bro.
Do it. Won't win.
Yeah, out there strikes on now. It ain't going down like that.
I ain't leaning into no 105.
So, Texas Rangers.
Here we go.
I'm begging you. Go sign Adolis Garcia, bro. I know what I see, and I'm telling y'all, that's what's going to be that's your missing piece, period.
Absolutely.
Regardless of if he comes in there and gets saves and does his job, regardless of all that, the intimidation factor, the enforcement factor that he brings to the table, bro, he's going to protect your hitters. Right now, your hitters are unprotected. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. So, go get Adolis. Quit playing with him. Go get Adolis. That's all I got to say about that. Moving along. Also, in this MLB, man, hold on. I didn't mean to open that one up. Boy, getting click happy over here. Let me shut that one down. Bye.
You know, I know we were talking. We ain't talking. Let's talk. We didn't finish talking. You know what's the name signed a new contract today?
Who?
Mike Holmgren. Holmgren from OKC. 200 and
Chet
Holmgren. Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, 200 and I saw it right before the show. $246 million for 5 years.
Oh, wow.
What's his name got 4 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got 5.
Yeah, he can't get the max, but he can get
200 and something million for
5 years. I mean, hey, get that man time to develop his body. Go feed that man some steaks. Y'all need to get him a chef. Make
But
sure he
guess
can pay
what,
himself
though?
to put some weight on
But
around
guess
his
what,
ankles.
though? OKC got 2 or 3 players. They might not leave this year.
Jalen
but
Williams?
next year. Because guess what? They ain't got no money. Because Jalen Williams don't want 100-something million.
Oh,
They
yeah.
ain't going to have the money.
But
He
now,
going
next
somewhere
year,
else.
the fact that they gave Shay and Chet that, they're going to have money next year for
Okay,
Jalen.
I mean, because
It's going to be open.
Somebody going to give. Somebody going to
Hey, the boy dog. Hey,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, see, hey, Chet Holmgren, that's a big deal right there,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Chet can
that's a
ball.
big deal.
They got a foundation out there in OKC, man.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
and to keep your entire team together, man, that's an art that we have not found yet.
Yeah, no, and I'm gonna tell you like this, we ain't gonna find it, cause you got dudes like Austin Reeves turning down $89 million for 3 years.
What?
He turned
Hold on.
down $89 million last week for 3 years. Come on, man.
Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves, come on, man.
I just want
That's
to say this, Austin. Have you lost your ever loving mind, brother?
Because
Like, what?
no.
Who do you think you are? I am.
he
around
think
this hole.
Hey,
who
he
you
think
you
I
are,
am
Austin
him.
Reeves?
He
Yeah.
think I am him. But in the playoffs, you didn't prove you was him. Cause if you would have did in the playoffs what you did in regular season, y'all would have kept on winning.
Hey, you know what we talked about earlier when the bands break up? Because
Yeah, absolutely.
Austin Reeves, who are you, dog? Were you a first round pick? Were you a top 10 pick? Top 20? First? Like what's going on, bro? Like, where did this come from? Austin Reeves. What? WTF, bro? 89 million? Sign it, dog, because you're never going to get that offer, bro, from anybody else.
Yeah, he might.
You ain't doing that much. You're popular in LA, and I know you're feeling yourself, dog.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're feeling yourself, and I can't blame you. You may as well do what Shohei did. Going to accept that $89 million contract. Going to get $8 million or $2 million dollars a year, and push that other $79 million to the back end of the contract, right? Like, do something like that. But for you to say no to $89 million, you're never gonna see that again, bro. I don't know who you think you are, bro, but you're not that guy in Philly. You're not that guy in Atlanta. You're not that guy in New York. You're not that guy in Dallas, Chicago, Seattle, or Oklahoma. Seattle ain't got a team in Portland. You ain't that guy nowhere else, Austin Reeves. Nobody's gonna pay that money that the Lakers are offering you right now. That's all I'm telling you, bro. So bad move, homie. You ain't like that, though.
No.
You ain't Larry Bird, my dog. You ain't Larry,
You ain't
dog.
like that. No.
You ain't Larry, dog.
And I heard them just the other day talking about the greatest white players and all that. I was like, oh, my God.
What they talking about?
And they were naming all kind of players, Jason Williams and all that. I was like,
I heard something about that. So tell me this,
Jason
son.
Williams ain't even in the top 20.
Who your top 5 white guys? I'm going to give you mine. Top 5 white guys NBA of all time. Who are yours, huh?
Top 5. That's hard to do. But I'm going to say Rick Barry,
Yep.
Jerry West,
Yep. It's top 5 white NBA players of all time, by the way.
Pete Maravich,
Pistol Pete.
Larry Bird,
Not Water Pistol Pete.
and let me see, number 5. There's a lot of dudes vying for that 5th position.
I thought you was going to say the horse. Or Tom.
Huh?
The horse or
Tom.
Tom?
Tom Chamberlain?
Or
No,
the
no,
horse.
no. No, the man ain't no top 5.
Tom ain't reaching the top 5 white?
No, I'm going to take
We
it.
talking American white players. Tom ain't
And
getting
then
up.
I'm going to say this here. Then, I mean, just for lack of a big man, I'm going to take Kevin McHale.
Ooh. Okay.
I mean, I ain't trying to say that that's it, but just right off my head, that's all. Those top 4 are very secure.
And we talking American. White Americans, right?
Any.
It's just white guys.
Anybody. I'm
From around the
joking.
world.
Joking them ain't in my top 5.
Okay, I'm going to give you my top 5 then.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, for me, it's got to be Larry Bird 1. Got to be Dirk Nowitzki. Got to be White Chocolate in there. Jason Williams. Yeah, absolutely. Got to be Steve Nash with Jason Williams. And my 5th pick. Ooh-wee. Hey. He's not Urivitas. He's not my Vitas.
Who is that?
But I'm going to give you our Vitas.
Who is that?
Sabonis. That's my top 5. White
All these guys I'm talking about, now I'm going to tell you like this. All these guys that I'm talking about is MVP regular season and MVP in the finals.
I'm just talking about people I saw. I can't talk about Jerry West. I can't talk about Pistol Pete. I can't talk about Havlicek. I can't talk about them guys.
That's what I'm saying. Like Havlicek. Havlicek, I didn't even name Havlicek.
Yeah.
He got to be the 6th man.
I can't talk about them guys because I didn't see them. Guys that I saw.
Them dudes was cold. Yeah.
White guys that I saw, it's got to be Jason Williams, got to be Dirk, got to be Larry, got to be Arvydas Sabonis.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I forget who the other one was that I named.
Yeah. I mean, you know, like Rick Barry is a Finals MVP. That's why I got to take care of like MVP. Yeah. Like Rick Barry, because they don't want they was the best player on the highest level, the championship. That's what I mean, and like you said, you didn't see them, so you can't pick them.
When I met Rick Barry, I could tell he was cool.
Say, man, Rick
my boy's cracking jokes.
Say, man, and then Pistol
Hood
Pete,
jokes.
I'm going to tell you like this. Anybody, I mean, man, Pistol Pete the coldest dude. Pistol Pete don't have no championships, but Pistol Pete.
Say, Pistol had them handles, though. I just worried.
Man, Pistol Pete, go look at the highest college scoring average ever. 44 points, Pistol Pete. I ain't talking about dudes that Johnny come lately. I'm talking about these dudes been good ever since they put on a pair of shoes.
You ain't talking about Christian Laettner.
No, I'm talking about dudes been great since they. I'm just saying, Rick Barry. Well, man, Rick Barry and Larry Bird and Pistol Pete and Jerry West. I'm just saying they'll go against anybody, anytime, anywhere. Because these dudes is Finals MVPs, regular season MVP. Got the most points in the NBA Finals and all this kind of stuff. You know, you Jerry West. I mean, so I'm just saying for the ones I saw, those 4, and then I got to come with that 5th one because you got a lot of players. Man, you got one I told you, Dave Cowens, John Havlicek.
Steve Nash was the other one I mentioned.
And I took the 5th one was Kevin McHale. Got a lot, man. There's some Tom Chambers. I ain't even got to him. I ain't even got to them yet.
Tom Chambers.
I'm just saying.
Dirty Little Shrimp.
Yeah, Dudley Shrimp.
That boy Dirty Little Shrimp was calling.
Yeah,
absolutely. It's some guys now.
Yeah, it's some tough guys, man.
Yeah.
So, you know, like I said, my first 4 or 5, my first 3 or 4 is really locked in because of what they did.
Yeah.
You know, Jerry West went to 8 NBA Finals in a row, even though he lost to Bill Russell. Then he got the most points in the NBA Finals history. You got to average 40-something points a game in the NBA Finals for 7 games, not 4 or 5. 7 games to break his record. Yeah. You know, and then he got the most points in NBA Finals history. So the only one close is LeBron, but he got to go to another Finals to break it.
Yeah.
And right now, it don't look like he is.
Man.
You know, that's all I'm saying. These guys was phenomenal, and I'm going to tell you like this. These guys I'm talking about, I ain't trying to knock nobody. I ain't trying to be funny.
Ain't gonna knock them.
Man, these dudes, Jerry West, Larry Bird, and Rick Barry, and all these dudes, John Havlicek, and they weren't scared of no brothers, man. Let me just say it like that. They weren't scared of the brothers. What up, High Because they whoop. You don't dog people out you scared of. You don't whoop people ass you scared of. I'm gonna say it like that.
No.
You just don't do that.
No.
And these dudes whooped a lot of brothers' ass because you gonna look at you.
How you gonna be scared of them?
How you gonna be scared of?
Period.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
These dudes were tough, man. They're a little different than these dudes now. And like I said, I'm gonna stick to this prediction. SGA might luck up and get one more.
Yeah.
But there is no European or foreign player finna get no 4 or 5 NBA championships. I'm gonna stick to that. Most of them got 1. Every last one of them got 1. Name the one got 2. I mean,
SGA North American, so we talking across seas. Overseas.
I don't even think SGA left
overseas.
I don't even think he gonna get no 3 or 4.
I think he got a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, he got a chance. He
got a chip on his shoulder.
He's the only one.
But again, he's not overseas.
Yeah,
he ain't crossed that water.
He not quite.
That boy up north. He basically he basically U.S.
But I'm just saying,
northern.
He might luck up and get 2.
Yeah,
he might luck up and get 2.
Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe, but I'm just saying. Most of these dudes,
it's competitive league right now.
The Joker's teammates is getting weaker, not stronger.
Oh, for sure.
Giannis' teammates is getting weaker, not stronger.
Yeah.
Dirk Nowitzki got 1. He retired.
Out of there. Couldn't do it.
All these dudes, man.
Couldn't do it.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
And I want everybody to know that my opinion is different than facts.
And speaking of your opinion, it's time for IMO. Great segue, huh?
Great segment.
Great segue. So, in your opinion, we want to hear it. What's going down?
In my opinion, this is what I am exhausted with. Everybody discrediting somebody else to make themselves sound better.
Yeah.
You know, when athletes say, "Oh, I can go in the NFL and do this and do that," or "I can go in the NBA," or "I can," and right now, you know, you can't stop that. 100 men cannot whoop a damn gorilla, because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen to the 100 men. The first 10 or 15 men gonna get destroyed so bad, the other 80 or 85 is scared to go up there.
Yeah.
You know, so everybody, and this is what is really getting. I have heard so many people lately talk about who can whoop Floyd Mayweather. Yours a lie.
We didn't see it. Nobody, as far as we concerned.
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just saying. I love Sugar Ray. I love Sugar Ray. I love Tommy Hitman Harris. Y'all didn't. Floyd Mayweather did what. Floyd Mayweather, man. I heard dudes at the barbershop talk. They could whoop Floyd Mayweather because I wait this and that. No, the hell you can't. You're a football player. Now you're gonna beat up people that fight for a living. Come on, man. Quit this.
Earl Spence ran because he thought he could beat Earl Spence up, right? No. I told you about that, didn't I?
No, I already know what happened.
Boy got, I'm talking 2 minutes into the fight, a minute into the fight, the boy getting his ass whooped out the ropes. Boy getting beat out the ropes.
He lucky somebody had to come get his ass like 9.
Boy getting beat out the ropes.
Yeah, so, you know, I get so tired of people discrediting, I can do this. And lately I've heard all these people talking about, oh, I can whoop Floyd Mayweather because I can eat his punches. And no, the hell you can't. I don't care if you 250 pounds, you ain't going to eat them damn punches in the nose, in the jaw, and them knockout points, man. You're not going to do it. You know, and it just annoys me because people will diminish, I can go to the NFL. You hear this stuff on there, especially NBA players. I can go to the NFL and I can play. No, the hell you can't. LeBron, nobody else, AI, they cannot go to no NFL team in 6 weeks and be no starting lineup. You can't even make the team. You used to be good in high school. You was good in college. And all these guys that ain't never had a fight, quit talking about you can beat up Floyd Mayweather. Quit trying to bring other people down to build yourself up, because this is what I won't do. I don't think there's any basketball players that can go to football and be better than football players. I don't think there's any football players can go to basketball and be better than basketball players. I don't think that when you're talking about at the highest level, in my opinion, it does not transfer because you was good in college and you was good in high school. That's why you chose the sport you did, because you was better at it at high school. So now you think you can go to the NBA or a NFL player think that they can go to the NBA, or an NBA player think they can go to the NFL, or Tyreek Hill think that he can run track. Tyreek Hill ran 10.10. That is not fast enough to go to. This year we had the World Games. In Oregon, I think it's in August, in July, we have the United States Championship. Tyreek Hill ran 10.10. That is not fast enough to go to the United States Championships. And in the United States Championships, you're going to have 24 to 30 people, and you're not one of those 24 to 30 people. So you're not an elite track and field athlete. So all these people think you can transfer over here and be elite. You cannot. You may be damn good, but you're not elite, because Tyreek Hill is not fast enough to go to the American Championships, which is going to be held in Eugene, Oregon in July. So all of you athletes that think you can transfer and you better than somebody else in another sport, you are not, because they do that sport every day. And I don't care if you weigh 240, 250, 260, 270. You can't beat up Floyd Mayweather because he is a fighter. He fight every day. And one guy said, well, I'm going to rush him and slam him. He just going to be watching. He going to be standing there. That's boxers, one of their whole thing is to avoid contact, move out the way. So all of you people that think that you can go in a different sport and excel to the elite level, stop that, man. You can't do it. You can't transfer. You NBA players talking about y'all can go to the NFL. Y'all might can go to DeSoto High School and play, but you can't go to no University of Alabama.
No, sir.
Or none of that USC and start as no football player. You can't do it. I don't care LeBron James, whoever you are. You can't do it because you
cannot
been playing
win with
basketball.
him. Cannot coach with him.
You can't go tomorrow. You can't train 6 weeks. You might take 2 years, and you might make a team. Now you're too old. We don't want to get so all of you athletes out there that think that y'all can go in another sport, or you think because you weigh 240 or 30 you can beat up Floyd Mayweather, you are deceiving yourselves. Because that's what I hear all the time about who all can beat up Floyd Mayweather. And the only reason that y'all saying it is because y'all don't like Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And I wasn't always a Floyd Mayweather fan till he just kept beating up every damn body.
Yeah.
Till he keep beating.
He kept winning in that same aqua style.
And then it's the same way.
Is this boxing?
Yeah, like I was saying, I heard Roy Jones saying why Sugar Ray could beat Floyd Mayweather. But this is what I got to tell Roy Jones. Floyd Mayweather beat up the most world champions in the shortest amount of time than anybody in any weight division. So everybody keeps saying he was picking his opponents, but he was picking number world champions.
Yeah.
Because he beat the most world champions in the shortest amount of time of anybody in any weight division. So quit saying that you can go play basketball if you're a football player. Quit saying if you're a football player, you can't. You can't.
If you're a basketball player, you're going to play football. Please.
Yeah, stop that.
Quit, bro.
Don't.
Antonio Gates was exceptional as a few guys.
First thing, Michael Jordan is on.
And they wasn't hella five basketball players.
Michael Jordan is I'm going to go with everybody else say. I'm going to say that Michael Jordan was the greatest basketball player ever. He sucked at baseball.
Man.
Sucked.
And I like Tim
I ain't
Tebow.
even talking about. Come on, man. Go look at what he did in Miami. He was in 2A, right?
Yeah.
He sucked in 2A.
Yeah.
He wasn't even in AAA. And the only reason they didn't put him in 1A because he was a fan drop. But his skills was college or high school. He could have played for a high school.
College. He probably had low-level college.
Low level.
I can't even say college, though.
Yeah. Thank you.
I can't even say college, though.
Michael Jordan wasn't better than you in high school.
Hell no.
Michael Jordan wasn't better than you in high school in baseball. So that's all I'm saying. Because he got drafted at 17 years old in the first round. I don't care what nobody say. Michael Jordan ain't got drafted in there. And the only reason they took him, because his skills didn't say shit. They took him because of his name. So all you players talking about, y'all can play another sport, you can't. You think you can beat up Floyd Mayweather, you can't. None of that. So stop that. I'm just exhausted with that people trying to downplay other people to make themselves better. And that's all you're doing. When you say that I can transfer over here and play a sport, you're lying. You can't beat up Floyd Mayweather. I don't care if you weigh 250, 60. Put your hands up and you'll get your ass whooped.
Tell me if I'm wrong when I say this analogy right here, and this is to go with what you say before I go into my IMO. Michael Jordan was to baseball what Jake Paul is to boxing.
A sideshow.
Sell tickets.
A sideshow. That's all he was.
Hey, when was the last time the Birmingham Barons sold out?
Last when Michael Jordan was there.
When MJ last played. Is all I'm saying. That's just the guess. I ain't looking at the stats.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
For real.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
They caught that wave and it was hot.
Yeah.
But that was a great opinion right there.
Yeah, man. So stop that, man.
Great opinion right there. Oh, let's go. We love great opinions, don't we? Hey, and before I get into my opinion, man, if you're out there, man, if you see something, say something. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. And also, hit that subscribe button, that
that
like
like,
button,
that
that share
share
button,
button,
and that
and
notification bell. Go
bell.
4, dog. 4, baby.
baby, yeah.
Hit all of them, bro. It's up to you. And it ain't that hard to do.
No,
You know, it ain't that hard to do. That's all I'm saying. So I'm going to give you my opinion right now. Okay, here we go. MLB. Uncle just talking about baseball, you know, my history with it. You know, I could get down a little bit, you know. I was drafted when I was 17 years old, so I got a little bit of knowledge in the game, little skills, right? And I think that any MLB team should call me right now and teach their team how to hit, because I got an eye for hitting. I know how to hit. I get the science, the physics. It is what it is. I think I might reach out to Chris Young, man, if this boy Brett Boone don't tighten all the way up and get these bats rocking, you know.
Absolutely.
You know, Curtis say, hey, J.A., come over here with me. Come coach my summer squad with me, dog, because you got the skills. You know, I'm just saying this right here, man. So, MLB. I don't understand it. When was the last time you saw number 2 and number 3 get praised? It's usually number 1, ain't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, just wondering. This year, in the home run derby, Major League Baseball has decided, and I can get 2, but hey, if we're gonna have 2 people, let's get 1 and 2, not 2 and 3. They have decided to honor Hank Aaron and Babe Ruth in the home run derby this year, or in the All-Star game, I believe. You know, no, it's a home run derby. So each player competing in the home run derby will wear either number 3 or number 44. That's cool. Other than the fact that we don't celebrate 2nd and 3rd place. We don't celebrate
first.
We don't celebrate silver and bronze. Well, they can't have on 2 brothers' numbers. Is that too many? We can't have 3 brothers represented this year in jerseys. Talking about Jackie Robinson, Barry Bonds, and Hank Aaron. Why is Babe Ruth? I mean, that's half a brother now. I'm just saying, that's a brother too now. I got sons, this brothers, this half. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Babe Ruth, come to find out, you know, according to Ty Cobb, he wouldn't play with Babe Ruth because he ain't playing with nobody that ain't white.
Yeah.
Wouldn't play with Babe Ruth, Ty Cobb said. Babe Ruth a brother too, though.
Look at his nose in his hair.
Hey, look at the boy nose, bro.
Look at his hair.
Look at his hair.
Look at all the
Look at his complexion.
Hey,
up next to his teammates.
He's the darkest, most frizziest hair. I ain't gonna say nappy.
Yeah.
We got the most frizziest hair and the darkest and the biggest nose on all his teammates.
Hey, if Obama first black president, y'all say, Babe Ruth shows hell black. All I'm saying, same thing. White mama, black daddy, I don't know. Could have been vice versa. I don't know. During them days, it's probably vice versa. I'm guessing. Baby Ruth was cold-blooded. But anyways, my point here, when did we start celebrating 2 and 3, man? The disrespect is gotta quit, MLB. Y'all take so many shots, bruh. It's just so disrespectful. Number 1, last time I checked, you know. Last time I checked, my shout out Nipsey Hussle, you already know. Last time I checked was Barry Bonds, homie.
Yeah, last time I checked.
I tell you what, if I'm wearing a number, it's gonna be 44 in this home run derby. If I gotta choose, because I'm not picking number 3. We just talked about the fact number 4 ain't even a place. Number 3, barely scraping in, dog. Because you know what? When it come down to the finals, number 3 ain't in the finals typically, is he?
No. The finals are 1 and 2.
1 and 2 is in the finals.
You don't know 1 until they win. Then OKC won and they're on 2.
So what do we? And I made the point about saying Babe Ruth is black because he is. I made that point in saying this ain't got nothing to do with race. Got everything to do with respect and facts and the numbers. And the numbers show that Barry Bonds hit more home runs than anybody else in Major League Baseball. Just because you guys,
don't like
you old asses, you know, you gray hairs, you 80-year-olds and up, Because y'all don't want to respect the way the man went about his business. Who cares if Ty Cobb was a bigot? And who cares if Babe Ruth was doing opioids? And who cares about all the drugs these guys were doing back then that were not legal today? Who cares? Who cares if Barry Bonds was in a league that was cheating and he was like, hey, man, these guys have never been as good as me. I'm going to go ahead and do what they're doing and blow the game up. Who cares? If Barry Bonds never took juice, if Barry Bonds never hit those 72 home runs in that season, is anybody tripping? Because he was still an all-star before that ever happened. 7 times Gold Glove.
Sometime MVP.
MVP.
7 times MVP.
Before it happened.
I know that much. Before steroids.
Before it happened.
That's more MVPs than everybody else, right?
Anybody else.
Okay.
Before it happened.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
You know, home runs and stolen bases. Who owns that record? Barry Bonds. Most walks in the season. Barry Bonds. Most home runs in the season.
Base percentage.
Barry Bonds. How many? Look, man.
Barry Bonds. And all the records that Barry Bonds don't hold, Pete Rose, all the rest of them.
Pete Rose had to die before y'all let his 4,000 hits. It's only 2 people that's ever hit 4,000 hits in a game. We celebrate 3,000 hits like it's awesome. No, 4,000 hits is awesome.
Who's the second one?
Ty Cobb.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Ty Cobb and Pete Rose. I know my history, man. I know my game that I love.
Yeah, that's why I asked you.
Yeah.
Because I don't know everything.
Yeah.
That's what I want everything. When I talk, I'm going to talk like he know everything.
Yeah, I already know. I'm just saying that for these people that like to argue. Like, we not just up here just telling you what we think.
We know our shit.
Pretty solid cats, man, when it comes to this sports thing.
And pretty accomplished.
Pretty accomplished as well. I don't know too many other
cats. Because you don't know.
Yeah.
That don't mean it ain't true.
You know, hey, the Air Force know. The Cubs know.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Y'all might not know.
The Padres know.
Yeah, the Padres know.
Yeah.
Y'all might not know, but they know. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying right here, right now. Major League Baseball.
Stop it.
You're stinky.
Yeah.
Smell like smelling salt, dog. Like something wrong with y'all, bro. And hey, I can't wait for y'all to die off.
Yeah.
So the truth can be exposed. Barry Bonds is in this Hall of Fame. Roger Clemens is in the Hall of Fame. All these other ballers that y'all are keeping out of Gary Sheffield in the Hall of Fame. Because look, y'all got Bagwell. Y'all got Big Papi. Manny Ramirez in the Hall of Fame. A-Rod. All those guys that did juice. Hey, man, it is what it is. Y'all already got most of anybody 80s and on. It's a good chance they had steroids or cocaine in their system when they was playing ball.
Hold up, Jay. I got one question. Gary Sheffield ain't in the Hall of Fame?
No.
Oh, God. Oh, excuse me.
He boys tripping.
Man, they tripping bad.
Boys tripping.
What's the problem with Gary Sheffield?
In that Mitchell report. Even though it was a whole... Adrian Beltre was in that Mitchell report.
He in there, right?
Hey, it's a lot of guys. He's in the Hall of Fame for sure.
They're in there.
And he's headed to the Hall of Fame if he ain't already in there. It's a lot of guys. Ken Caminette. It's a lot of guys that was in that report that did juice. That's in the Hall of Fame right now.
And before juice came out, they had them greenies.
Had greenies. And before greenies, they had cocaine.
And before that, they had
them opioids.
They had them pep pills.
You know, like, hey, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, hey, 162 games. So you need some help, dog.
Man, I'm going to tell you this.
Help me out. But Barry Bonds wasn't doing it for no help. Right. He wasn't doing it. He was doing it because he saw his peers that he was always better than suddenly became.
They were better than him.
Yeah, their numbers.
They hit more home runs.
Their numbers were better. The power numbers were better. But they're across the board now.
Like, wait a minute.
Barry Bonds been that dude, man.
I've been beating this dude for 10 years. Now all of a sudden they better than me.
Exactly. Let me get some of that sauce.
Let me get some of that too.
Let me see what it do
to
me.
Show y'all that I'm still better than y'all.
And we saw what it did to Barry. Made him an alien. Barry did not belong in the major leagues at that time. Led the league in walks and home runs in the same season. Who does that?
And on base percentage. All in the same year. I know that much.
Who does that?
Nobody.
Numbers crazy.
And
you know what I mean?
And
I'm an advocate for steroids in sports. If we want to, this is entertainment. It's like the movies. You feel me? Movie actors take steroids all the time to get in shape and to get buff for whatever film they watching. You know?
Rock Hudson and them was taking HGH back in the 50s and 60s to keep themselves looking young.
I'm telling you, man.
I mean, you know, and then
so if they can do it, and it's entertainment space, same vertical, different brand, different logo, different sport, whatever, still entertainment space.
And this is what
let these boys juice up. Only sport I don't want to see juice in is boxing, bro.
I don't care about it.
And UFC, I don't want to see it in
long as the playing field is this level, I don't care, Jay. Because this is, and
that's my opinion, y'all.
Yeah.
And that's my opinion, man. Hey, you're tripping.
Yeah.
If it ain't Barry Bonds and Hank Aaron, hey, I don't want to see a 3 out there. You know what 3 represents? The place that dude's in, bro.
Yeah.
That's what 3 is.
Yeah.
That's his home run status right now, behind Barry and Hank. I want to see some 2.5s out there. And hey, matter of fact, when I talk about that 2.5, let me go and take it to Fanatics. Hey, I want to see some Barry Bonds jerseys on y'all's website. Major League Baseball, I want to see some Barry Bonds jerseys being sold on y'all's website. I'm tired of it, man. Hey, y'all can't rewrite your story. True history is Barry Bonds is the king of the home run. And that's all I got to say. That's what history shows. Because boys done has cheating substances in their systems since the start of time, since boys was playing ball. Lawrence Taylor was on that yayo every time he was cracking heads out there on that football field. God doggone, we got a pitcher throwing a no-hitter on the LSD. Did y'all put an asterisk by his no-hitter? Hell to the no, y'all didn't. But we know my boy threw a no-hitter on LSD for the Pirates. You know what I'm saying? Hey, relax on Barry Bonds. Get him man his props. I'm tired of y'all showing people they props in the MLB when they die. Pete Rose just got they took his band off after he's dead. Who cares? Like, damn, bro. I want to see Pete Rose be joyous and graceful, like gracious. You know what I'm saying? In receiving that, right? I want to see Buck O'Neal be gracious and joyful. He was 94 years old, and y'all to put him in Hall of Fame till he died, man. Screw you, MLB, as far as I'm concerned, man. Straight up, bro. Straight up, man, because the people y'all got running these awards and things like that, straight trash. They can go to hell, and hey, I'm ready for a change. Is all I'm saying. I'm sure it's a lot of people like me. That's all I got to say.
And that's your opinion, Jay, but this is what I want to say.
It's a firm opinion, too.
Don't nobody want to, let me say it like this. Football, basketball, baseball, track and field, don't nobody want to pay $200 for a ticket.
Yeah.
For me and my wife.
Yeah.
Then pay $50, $60 for parking. Go in there and pay $25 for a hot dog. To see some average.
Below average.
Average or below. I don't care.
Would you pay that to see Barry Bonds, though?
I don't care, Barry Bonds. I don't give a damn what they're on. I don't pay $400, $500 to see you.
Top product.
I don't want to see no average shit.
Yeah.
I want to see some superhero.
Yeah.
I want to see you knock the ball out the park, across. I don't care what it takes for you to do it.
Yeah.
But if I could pay money to see somebody that can't do no more than I do, I ain't paying money.
I'm telling you. And that's what Major League has been great at. Putting an average product out there. That's why we see batting averages dropping. That's why we see home run numbers dropping. We putting an average product out there and pretending it's Major League and selling it. And like people are eating that shit up like it's God doggone Captain Crunch.
Don't nobody want to wait 4 years to go to the Olympics.
Yeah.
Pay money to fly to Paris.
Yeah.
Rent a hotel room.
Yeah.
Buy them high-ass tickets.
Yeah.
Go out there and see Usain Bolt run a 10-3.
No.
We don't do that.
No.
I want to see Usain Bolt run a 9.58.
Yes,
a new world record. I don't care if he got to get on steroids or what he got to get on. HGH. Because this is the whole thing. If I know Usain Bolt is on HGH, the second place on HGH.
Absolutely.
The third, I don't care. But when I pay all this money,
I want to see
some superhero type stuff. I don't care what it takes.
Absolutely.
And this is what people don't realize. It's more fans like me than not.
Oh, for sure. We don't care.
We don't care.
Juiced up or not. Them horses, I don't care. I don't give a damn about a horse juiced out his mind at the Kentucky Derby. I want to see a Triple Crown.
Thank you.
I don't care.
I want to see it run faster at the Kentucky Derby than anybody ever ran that circle before.
Yeah.
Get a horse, whatever it takes, for him to come up there and make me say, "Woo, that's worth my $3,000 to go to Kentucky, Lexington, Kentucky, rent a hotel room, buy a ticket, and then I want to see a horse take 5 minutes to run a quarter mile. Go to hell."
Hey, because I tell you what, steroids ain't changing the game. Athletes, you still going to have your cream rise to the top. Your average Joe Blow chilling in the office right now taking juice ain't going to do a damn thing but make him gain more weight.
You know what I say, J.A.? I don't give a damn what you give a donkey. He ain't finna win the Kentucky Derby. You give a donkey.
It ain't going down, dog.
You already got to be a quarter horse, man. You got to be a race.
You got to have something in you to elevate your game even more, man.
I'm going to say it like this. I don't care what you get, he ain't going to hit no 70 home run. Yeah. I can have all the juice, all the... Yeah. Now I might run 9.5. No, I'm just playing.
It's a skill. Yeah, might run a 3-1 down that first baseline. Yeah, he might hit a 2.9. Yeah.
But I'm not finna. Come on, man. So quit acting like you gonna take a donkey
and make him a thoroughbred.
And make him to a thoroughbred.
No,
that don't happen. The only thing you can do with juice, you can make a better thoroughbred. You can make a thoroughbred better. But it got to be a thoroughbred in the first down. Yeah. Because Barry Ball was already the best hitter in the damn league before he got juice. Now when you get to fourth and fifth guy past me, and then I get the same stuff they got, and I go back in front of them, that's a level playing field.
Dudes I've been killing since college. Yeah, bro. Like, nah.
I mean, that just...
Can't do it, won't do it.
Can't do it, won't do it.
It's what it is, man. But nah, that's it. That's it for IMO. Just my opinion, man. Hey, man, should be a 2-5 and 44 out there. But I know y'all don't want just all brothers being represented, because you already got Jackie Robinson Day. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's still all brothers. Y'all just don't realize it when you got Babe Ruth out there. And we already established the fact that Jackie Robinson wasn't the first black man in the MLB. But, it is what it is. There was a few of them before him way in the 1800s. But you do your own research and go check out what I'm talking about. You feel me? But no, man, hey, appreciate y'all today, man. What a show.
What a show.
Hope y'all enjoyed yourself today, man. Chilling out with us for Noonish Sports and Tech, man. If you don't know us, man, now you know us. Go and share this show with us, man. We on the YouTube, the Twitch, TikTok, and the Facebook, man. About to figure out this whole kick situation so we can get that cracked off too. Man, appreciate y'all. This is season 13 of Noonish Sports and Tech, man. And it's popping, baby.
Y'all see that?
What it is.
The new logo for the new season.
Do y'all like the new feel of the show? Y'all like the swag? Y'all like the way we looking, the way we feeling, man? Let us know in the comments, man. Shoot us a message, man. This is an interactive experience, man. This is a great show. More than likely, we will be back this weekend for a nice little watch party. Got the Shakur Stevenson fight. It's going down just like that. So be looking out for us the next 2 weekends for the watch party, man. That's why it is very crucial that you hit that notification bell so you know when we come on, but you can guarantee that we will be here next Wednesday sometime around noon. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Y'all have a great week.
Peace in the Middle East.
And we outie fight thee. Oh.
Noonish. 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 Wednesday. Noonish. 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 J.A. he was major league, playing around with them bats. Kia OG, making plays on the track. Sports and technology, we mix it in with facts. Catch him every Wednesday to like double tap. Lot of interviews with ballers and them winners. Yeah, Jay on Notre Dame, all winner.